I am loading in. Nope. It says, oh wait, that's my bad.
There you go. Should be up.
Is it got an E on the end?
Yeah. Okay, I am in.
I'm loading mods.
Huzzah! We got it up and running. Welcome back, everyone. Jarvis, Dryad, Coda, Pocket. Hello, all. We are back with the Nuzlocke. Yes, I don't know what happened there. Ark, it's Ark. Server issues. Who knows? We're all familiar with them. Anyway, we're back in and we're going strong. We got Pocket, we got Vinny, Fang, and we got Bing, who is not Vinny, but is Bing. And we're going to keep going with this challenge tonight. Hopefully Bing's going to get more of a base up because our base is looking a little sad over here, but I am loving the random collection of nonsense dinos that we have, chat. How fantastic is this? But yeah, so tonight we're still figuring out where we're gonna go. I'm thinking we probably head to the desert, but I will see what the team wants to do.
I keep getting incorrect password.
Of course you do, Bing.
That's why
It's fine. I was capitalizing something I shouldn't be capitalizing. It's fine.
Alright. Well, I just realized we don't have a name for our Argy or our Carney yet. What are we gonna name these guys?
Bruce.
Oh, there's also the Stego, the Kentrosaurus, and a couple of others.
Oh,
Bruce,
yeah.
Dave.
Oh, that's right. I've got an aloe in my pocket here as well.
Oh, we can call that Pocket.
Could call the aloe Pocket, bright green aloe.
Pocket aloe pocket.
Yeah.
Aloe Pocket, Pocket aloe.
Yep. Or we could kill it Kai Killer.
No, that's fine. We already have a Kai Killer. That one was much brighter.
No, the Kai Killer is dead.
The Kai Killer's dead. Oh yes, it was on the
It
old
got
servers.
wiped in the previous server.
Ah, true. It's gone. Doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah, we need a new
Alright.
Kai Killer.
Namaste, Fred. Shadow, hello. How are you guys this evening? Welcome in. Welcome back to the Nuzlocke. Probably one of the funniest challenges I've done yet. The other challenges have all been like a bit of a difficulty, some fun, but this has probably been overall one of the best challenges just for hilarity and silliness. But as Fang just said, we've got a Stego, a Kentro, an Argy, and a Carney that need names, chat. I'm gonna need some names here unless Bing, Pocket, and Fang have name preferences, because
Bruce.
people in the challenge get to name first, except Bruce, because that's a shark name. That's what you name a shark.
No, you call a shark Jaws, thank you very much.
No. Shark's a Bruce. Oh, we have a Dimetrodon that needs a name as well. Finn?
We need a Steve.
We need a Steve. Steve is a monkey name to me. We need a Mezzo.
No.
Blah 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 thingamabob.
Why do we need a Steve?
We need a Steve and an Alan.
Steve.
Why?
Because
Steve, Alan, Bruce.
Steve. No wait, it's Alan.
Isn't that a groundhog?
Yeah.
Also, we
Hey,
need a Kevin.
devil. Have I not named anything Kevin yet? Oh my god. How?
It's because you
Why?
haven't
What?
wanted them to die, so you haven't called them Kevin.
Oh, no. Alright. The RG's gonna be Kevin now.
No, then it could die. All your
Won't die.
Kevins
Kevin
die.
never dies. Kevin never truly
Kevin
dies.
always dies.
Kevin never really dies. Okay, I think we may have an issue. Yeah, I think we may be kicked out. I just changed the name and it didn't take. We may be getting booted. Oh, there's a lag spike. One of the two. Oh, whoa, big lag spike.
I'm not even
Alright.
in here.
Somehow I changed the name though. I got a lag spike back 20 feet, and yet the name did change. Hey, Devil, good to see you this evening, mate. How you doing?
I'm
had
3 out of 4.
Sam callers. Oh, I've had about 100 Kevins, mate. Kevin is one of our stream mascots.
Nobody asked you, Kevin!
Sam Colas is in a drink. Oh, name the Dimetrodon Frilly. All right. Nickel.
What about...
Kai. Gil, good to see you, mate. Tier 3 for 8
Kyle.
months. I've
We
been
should
on,
call
on
one
for
Kyle.
8 months. Thanks for the tier 3 sub there, Gil.
Yeah,
Appreciate the
Pocket,
support,
which
buddy.
one does Kyle want to be called Kyle?
None of them.
I'll ask him what he wants to call.
You guys, hey, this is a team event. You can name them anything. If you're happy to take Bing's terrible name ideas, you're welcome to do so. Kyle? Maybe Kyle the Carney? Here we go. Just for you, Bing. Kyle the Carney.
He'll love that, but he'll be mad it's not a T-Rex.
Well, no, the T-Rex is Sharptooth. We have a T-Rex. That's right. You weren't here last week. Wait till you load into the base. We have a few more dinos now. We went on a trip to get metal and crystal, and we, of course, inevitably saw a lot more dinos.
Yeah, no, I can
Chaos,
see. I am
good to
watching
see you,
your
mate.
stream.
Oh, you're watching the stream while you're loading in? Yeah, we have a lot. Although our base is sad. We're waiting on you to build the base. So this is our tiny little square. It's really sad.
I'm sorry that I had Christmas stuff to do.
Well, you should be.
How
Take
dare you
family
do that?
over stream. What
Yeah,
is
how
wrong
dare I
with you?
celebrate with my family?
How dare you?
How utterly dare me?
My family is here celebrating Christmas, and I'm on the stream.
What dino has it been named? Devil. We have.
So Kyle has come up with a name for the Dimetrodon. He wants to call it Spinosaurus.
C.
You want to call it the Dimetrodon Spinosaurus?
Spinosaurus.
Yep.
Not
Go
Spinosaurus.
for it. Go for it. Hey, Chronic. Good evening, mate. How you doing? Hey, Beard. Welcome back. All right. We have... Okay, they're going to name that something funny. We have a Kentro and a Stego that are still unnamed, chat. We need names for a Kentro and a Stego. And remember, if you don't know the Nuzlocke challenge, number 1, you can do ! Nuzlocke, or go on the Discord and read the rules. But we can only have one of each dino type, and that's assuming we don't screw it up on the tame. So these names are going to stick, chat. These are the names of forever dinos right now. These dinos aren't going anywhere.
Don't get to rename them either.
Nah, once they're named, they're named. Alright, I need some food and water. There we go. Name the Kentro Spike. I could do that. It's pretty straightforward, Devil. Pretty straightforward, but it's a classic. People love a good spike.
I was gonna
every
call
now
it
and then.
Megatron.
Megatron? Well, I mean, you're in the challenge, so you have preference of naming here, Pocket.
I'll name
If
the
you-
Stego.
You
You
gonna
go
name
the
this-
Stego.
Alright, you go the Stego. I'll name the Kentro then. Spike. There we go. Classic. Man, this aloe turned out pretty sweet. Pocket over here. Does that mean each of us are going to get one named after us at some point?
I hope not.
I'm going to be a gaga.
Well, technically,
You're gonna-
there's one named after me and there's one named after Fang.
Oh, yes?
Yeah.
Cage, welcome aboard. Welcome to the Whelp Ranks, mate. How you doing today? I'm a
See
simple
this
person.
Kano here? This
Nothing
is Fang.
wrong with that. Kyle the Kano? Oh, it's Kyle Fang.
Fang, yep.
Oh,
Ah, no.
That's why he was saying no.
I didn't know that when it happened. Alright, we've got... Let's get some weight on that guy. We've got some cementing paste on this frog here from the bugs that I was eating. What's going to be our... I mean, obviously we need to get a bit more of a base up and going. Now we've
I'm
got some
working
more
on it.
metal. I'm thinking guns.
Mom.
Someone just punched me. Hey.
Hey, don't get me involved. I didn't do anything. Poor me and Fang, just,
Get out
doing
of
our thing
Worst
and
crew
we get
ever.
punched.
Rose,
Oh.
good to see you. Good to see you. How you doing this evening? Dudsy's almost fight. We didn't do the hardcore on Sunday. Yeah, 100%, Dudsy. 100%. Cage, welcome in. How are you guys? I'm doing really good, mate. I'm doing really good. Rose, I don't have much. This isn't very good hydration, but it's what I've got right now, so thank you. So, for those that don't know, welcome in. I'm Mantikai. The crew I'm with are Pocket, Bing, and Fang. Fantastic people, lovely people, and we're doing the Nuzlocke challenge. So we'll see how this goes. All right, are we gonna? So I'm guessing we just first and foremost we'll probably grab some resources, right? And then Bing can build her to her heart's content while we go and tame stuff. God, I love how good this frog gets around. It's so much fun. What's your favorite tame that you have in this challenge, Devil? In this challenge? Ooh, good question. I'm getting some mad lag spikes at the moment. What is going on?
Yeah, it's been being pretty bad today.
Okay, maybe apparently we need to start the server up a few hours before so it can get the hamsters running.
Maybe.
Good question though. I don't know, Devil. I'm enjoying getting around on the frog. It's very rare that I will ride a frog around a map. We got really lucky with a good griffin and a good RG, which was super lucky since we can only have one of each thing. Yeah, this is a massive lag spike. I lost everything complete action with a pronto. Oh no, Jack. Yeah, mate, you can't aggro a pronto. How dare you punch the naked lady? She started it, Fred. Hey, I punch everyone equally. There is no gender bias here. Your T-Rex is your favorite dino cage? What is your favorite animal in the game? Probably an RG. I find the RGs to be fun to fly, super useful, very versatile. I like them. Girl was having bad lag to rubber banding on Lost Island earlier today. Or maybe it's
I would like some more stone, please.
I'm happy to help with that if and when I ever get out of this lag spike. I've tried to drink water 6 times now.
I've just seen a doed.
We saw the one up on top of the mountain last time.
Yeah, I think this is at the
Are
140.
you guys doing... Okay, I just saw a griffin and
145
stuff. You guys are clearly doing stuff, so something's working.
It's all working.
Oh no,
for me.
I'm leg spike.
Okay, this is weird.
It's all working for me.
Okay.
I should just take it back to base and tame it.
We could do that.
Yeah, now we've got an RG. The first doed you see, you can bring back to
This
base. We don't have a doed yet. Oh, if you want to see, chat, I can't drink water, which is gonna... Okay, this is super weird. Has my buttons haven't changed? Okay, Can I still... I can't... Oh no, I can harvest? Okay, that's weird. Never mind. I had to, submerge myself to drink water. I couldn't drink, but otherwise everything else is working. That's
Water
weird.
on mod maps sometimes is really wonky.
Okay. Yep.
Especially shortly after they're released.
So, we don't have an Anki or a Doed yet, do we?
We have an Anki.
We do have
we
an
do?
Anki.
I have the Anki on me. I was going over to get metal.
You've got a pocket Anki? Nice.
I got a pocket Anki. I got Neville.
Give her a pickaxe so she can mine stone.
What did you call the Anki?
An axe is better
Is it
for
Andrew?
stone cage. Pickaxe is better for flint.
What?
Neville.
Why did you call it
Bing is
Neville?
special cage. Bing doesn't
think
like
it
to do
was
things on
a
her own. We have to do things
suggestion
for her.
Chat,
I agree,
think it
Jabbar
was,
is the
wasn't
correct
it?
answer. Any answer besides Jabbar is wrong. Alright. Chat says you should go farm your own stone, Bing.
What do they think I'm doing?
Nothing.
Apparently standing around demanding stone. Alright, let me chuck some of this in here for you.
Well, I'm doing that too, but no, I'm farming my own stone.
Alright, I'm gonna grab some stone and stuff for you as well. We'll do some basic resourcing and then we'll gear up for an expedition. Once we got enough metal on the cooker, I think if we're gonna go out and about somewhere deeper, we should get guns and tranq darts out. What's the saddest moment in this challenge? I don't know. Is there anything we've lost that we've been really disappointed in? If you guys do exclamation point extinct, it will tell you. Oh, Pocket's compy.
Yeah, that
pretty
compy was sad.
Pocket was trying so hard to keep that compy alive and knocked out, and then Fang just came and murdered it.
I didn't know it was up.
Oh, I have like 30 Jabos in my current base. Nice, Shadow. But yeah, exclamation point extinct are the dino list that we have either failed to tame, or we've accidentally killed, or have died after we've tamed them, and are now no longer accessible to us, chat. I had a farm of 101 Jerboas. Wow, Fred, that is an excessive amount of Jerboas.
I have lots of Jerboas too, and they're all pretty colours because I didn't get them all on Scorched Earth.
Oh, gold. But yeah, so far I mean, we haven't lost anything huge yet. Knock on wood, cross your fingers, chat. Yeah, we've only really... So we're on this island. We started on this island, and now we've gone to the island next to us last week, and we got... that's where we got the Argy, the Griffin, the Aloe, the Rex. We got a bunch of things last week. But we haven't really gone much further. Like, we've been sticking pretty close to base so far. Yeah, the Dodo, the Ichty, Compy, Titan Bow, and the Packy. Most amount of pretty colors since the server has the shiny mod. Ooh, shiny dinos. I think that was a mod you asked me to put on the old servers I had, right? Big in Pocket?
Yes. One I've also been asking Fang to put on.
We have a system set up for that.
We have been asking Fang.
There's a system set up for that.
Yeah, it's called Hey Fang, can we have shiny
Nope.
dinos?
Oh, that's not how it works anymore.
It is put. I'm pretty sure it is put in there.
Yes.
I guess I haven't checked in a while.
Devil, there's no swearing in our chat, mate. This is a family-friendly stream. We got some kids and stuff that watch. So
they
just
watching
gonna
my
remove
ass
that
back
message.
to the base.
But yeah, in the future, no swearing, bud. But to answer your question, we tried to tame a dodo because we want one of everything. We're trying to tame all of the dinos. That's the point of the challenge, to get one of everything. I had a dodo that my cuz killed it. Oh, Cage, no, your cousin's evil, not the dodo. Are you not playing on Miss Adams at the moment? No, Tungsten. So I'm doing, I do periodic challenges just to keep Ark interesting for me. I get a little bored of
You guys
vanilla
still
Ark.
have your
I just have
spiders?
a very short attention span.
Oh, I never made one.
So this is the Nuzlocke challenge.
Oh, maybe I
This is on
didn't.
just a private server. The server only is up when we're playing this, so Tuesday, Thursday
Wait, do we
nights.
even have that mod on
And
this?
for me and
off
Fang,
the
Big, and
spyglass?
Pocket, the people
No.
that I'm playing with right now.
Okay, that explains why it's not there. I'm so used to it.
There's
Yeah,
so
guys.
many arrows in that dodo
Love
that
chatting with people. Feel free to come up with any questions or anything. But we do keep a family-friendly stream here. So if you can keep the language down, really
Still not
appreciate
going
it.
down.
I've got
Alright.
darts. to
What
help
are we
tame
doing,
if
UK?
I can Get back in time.
What are we doing right now? Is there anything in particular that we need? Did you bring that dodo back? The doed?
Do it.
Yep, I'm currently trying to tame it.
Ah, that's
Where
what's
at?
happening over here.
Oh, I see damage numbers.
Oh, yeah. Ooh, that's a pretty doed. So yes, the challenge is we can only have one of each thing. We have to tame the first one that we see, chat. So we can't be picky. We got lucky with this one. Colors and, ooh, and 140. Got lucky there, Pocket. Yeah, so we have to tame the first one that we see, chat, if at all possible. The only exceptions to that rule that we've allowed is if it's not physically possible to tame it. Like if we don't have the thing, like we don't have veggie cake, we can't physically tame a snail. So at the moment we get veggie cake, then we have to tame the first one that we see. So it has to be possible to tame the dino, just so we have a chance. Just logged off for the night like 20 minutes ago. Cool, Tungsten. Yeah, man. So I've been playing Vatims in the morning, and then the evenings I do this challenge with these guys. Alright, I'm just running around the base like a headless chook right now, doing absolutely nothing. I'm gonna go get some more
Wooden
metal.
stone, please.
Wooden stone. I was gonna go grab some more metal to get it on the cooker. How much metal do we have in here? We might have a lot already. We got a little bit. Alright, I'm gonna get some more metal. We need that. We have Thyrannosaur now that you can get a ton of wood with, and Pocket's in the process of taming a doed for stone.
Yeah, no, I'm watching her. It's amusing.
Thanks, fellow Jerboa enthusiast. Oh yes, Jerboa tamer is definitely a Jerboa enthusiast.
I'm just watching
Mate,
myself.
do you mind telling
What
me
the
how
hell?
this works? I am new here. Hey, Piglord, what works? The stream, the challenge, my servers. The current challenge I'm doing is the one
what
that
do we say
Lugia
Douglas
put
was?
there. Nuzlocke.
Berries.
Berries.
Hey Kai, I might not be able to do the hardcore challenge this week. After
Berries
this one.
and
I'm on
cream,
vacation,
berries and
go wedding dress
cream.
shopping, bring my computer, still do it. Cool, Dudsy. Wedding dress
Hey,
shopping
Fang.
for yourself, because that's exciting.
Eh,
Want to come take some stuff off me?
nah.
I
I'm
have
good.
a chance for you.
But I'm
oh
so
yeah, Cage.
slow.
A chance for me? What's the chance? Are you enjoying the Nuzlocke? It's been a ton of fun, Pig.
So
I do
slow.
a lot of weird challenges. I did the no mounts challenge. I've done the no
helping
dinos,
him do
melee
it.
weapons only boss fights. I've done a ton of man vs wild fights, which is something that I do on a semi-regular basis. But yeah, this has been an interesting one. I've enjoyed this one. We have already messed up the packies, haven't we?
Yep, we did.
Alright, so this one's... I'm just going to leave that guy alone then. No challenge. Are you enjoying the... yeah, I'm going to get married. Yeah, Dudley, I remember you mentioned that. That's awesome. Congrats. You're going wedding dress shop. Well, wedding dress shopping is a good reason to miss the stream. I will accept that as a reason. I have a challenge for you. What challenge do you have for me, Cage? Mate, if you have a challenge that sounds interesting and I like the idea of it, you can put it in my Discord. I mean, someone suggested Nuzlocke. That's how we got to the point we're at now. Someone was like, you should do a Nuzlocke thing. So I looked up what that was, because I'd never heard of it. And then here we are. Okay, these things drop the weight of stuff, don't they? Yeah, they halve the weight of that.
We
and
named
that.
our Parasite because that is the best name ever.
Oh, it was chat. It's actually a really good name, isn't it?
It really is.
Hilton. Can you
Why
try
is
to
this
make
Stego called Lego the Stego now?
Because Pocket named it.
Okay.
Can you try to make a tiny dinosaur army? At some point, Cage, what would be the goal, though? And take out the biggest dinos. So you want me to make an army of tiny dinos and take out a Giga at some point. Is that what you're saying, Cage? Because I will accept that challenge. What counts as a tiny dino? Shoulder pets only? Dodos? Like, give me a list. Put it in my Discord. If you list out a challenge, we will try that challenge. I'm willing to bet I can get Fang, Pocket, and Thing in on that at some point on our other servers.
But compies though.
Just an army of compies. I don't think I've
Yes.
ever tamed a compy.
Don't want to.
These are quite hard.
Yeah, so I've heard.
There's wood on the 30 for you, Bing.
Thank you.
Alright. Man, this little dude carries such an insane amount of stuff. I love stacking mods. Probably the thing I miss the most. Oh, we already have an Anki and a Doed. Okay, never mind. I just saw a bunch of Ankis and Doeds up here. Like, damn. Find out how many Microraptors it takes to kill a Giga. Why? Why, Beard? Why would you? Do I have to tame them for you? Or can I just spawn in like 100 Microraptors? Have you ever tried to tame a Microraptor? Because if you watched my 12 days of Arkmas, I tamed up those dinos, shut up Fang, for those videos, and the Microraptors are a pain in the bum.
I feel like you're lying. Why
I
are you
tamed up two
always
of them,
lying?
And then I reached out to Fang and went, Fang, I don't want to tame any more Microraptors.
Yep. That's what happened. It's actually what happened.
Literally what happened. Oh. Dodo is the biggest. Okay, so anything Dodo and below we can use, right, Cage? Alright. Fang, Bok, Ping, Bing, Ping, Ping, Pocket. We should make that happen at some point. We'll do a video of us taking down a Giga with an army of tiny dinos. Jurassic Park. Dinos are in the Jurassic Park movie where they killed the little girl. Yeah, those are the compies, mate. Those are compies. Compies are easy and fun. I had an army of 200, says Dryad. Wow, that's a lot of compies.
For the person that came up with it, then turn around and write down some rules in the Discord. So what exact dinos we are allowed and below. And then we'll get onto it.
Done. There you go, Cage. We accept your challenge. If you are truly serious about this challenge, join my Discord. post your restrictions. How many dinos can we have? Name the rules, and we will try and make it work for you. We'll see what we can do. I'm always up for a challenge. I love a good challenge. The morphs and vultures are actually kind of scary. Vultures are actually really good.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Beauty, good to see you, buddy. All right, let's chuck this. I got stone and I got metal. Let's get this on the cooker here. Give me the stone, give me this. Okay. Ba-ba-ba. But yes, if you are serious about a challenge, chat, you're welcome to throw it in Discord, and I'm not going to guarantee I will do every challenge, but I will seriously consider it because I love a good challenge. That's how some of our best ones of my Man vs. Wilds have come from a lot of suggestions, and this Nuzlocke came from a suggestion, so by all means. And Pig Lord, welcome to the Whelp ranks, by the way, buddy. Try to take out 4 big dinos. Okay, well now you're just upping the challenge, mate. Come on. Give it, I think 1 giga against an army of dodos is already a good place to start.
Either a gig or a 4 rigs.
I took down a giga with dodos. That was fun.
Do you
that was lots
still
of fun.
need... Has someone got the Therinosaur for wood?
Yep.
Alright, cool. Cool. I reckon come morning time, we should go adventuring somewhere.
I'm just working on that thing.
I'm gonna grab a rifle and we're gonna make a bunch of bullets. Then we need to turn bullets
Can you
into
see if we can make a rifle for me too, please?
Yep, done.
Apparently that hurt. Whoops.
Yeah, we'll make 2 rifles, we'll get some bullets on the go. How many trank darts / bullets do you have at the moment, Fank?
I have 53 trank darts.
Okay, so you're good. Cool. We have 3,600 gunpowder, so we should be good on that front. Okay. Well, we're gonna need more narcotic, which means I think we need more berries. Yeah, we do. All right. I'm gonna take out. Where's our Stegosaurus? Do we have? Oh, we don't have a trike yet, do we? How do we not have a
We have a
trike?
trike.
Oh no, we do. Sarah the trike. Never
Yeah, I
mind.
was gonna say yes, we do.
Sarah's here. We got Sarah. All right.
There are a bunch of narco berries already on the Doedicurus right now, but
Okay.
they've been stuff.
Nice. Did you miss my last post? I may have, Fred. Whereabouts, mate? Doc. Hey, Doc coming in with the win in the Battle Royale. Congrats there, Doc, mate. What are you going to do with your 500 Gs, buddy? 500 big ones. Tame all Jaboas, name them all Fred, max level them, then let them breed until they overrun the map. That's your challenge, Fred. Can I do that on? I'll do that on a private solo server, and I'll just just tame you up a couple of Jaboas and then put them on breed and see how long it takes them to flood the map. All right, I'll do that for you, Fred. Question, mate. When's the last time you hydrated? We had a hydrate like 5-10 minutes ago. I mean, I am hydrating with Coke Zero right now, so I don't know if that counts.
Really?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. My stag's stuck. Oh, it's a trike. There's a trike. I'm stuck on the back of Spike here. All right, well, you're stuck here forever now, Sarah.
No, just follow.
That's true. I could do that as well. All right, let's get 196 more narco. Beauty. So we need a chem bench and all of the advanced stuff pretty soon. All right, pocket. There is a gun in here for you.
Sweet.
Now we have a bunch of bullets, so we're gonna make some trank darts. Grab some more narco to make more trank darts. Nope. Okay, cool. Narcotic. Boom. Okay, we got 57 trank darts on the go. Alright, we gotta, every time we leave base, chat, we have to take a ton of knockout stuff with us because we have to tame what we see. If we don't tame the first one that we see, technically, we either have to go back and get it later or we lose out on the opportunity to tame it. So, we gotta be ready to tame things. Go to Disneyland. I've been to Disneyland. to Tokyo Disneyland, to LA Disneyland, and to Disney World in Florida. I like Disneyland. Tiny Dinosaur rules are time wonderful.
I never would have guessed, Kai.
If you put it here, Cage, I won't remember it, mate. The fact that you've got TTV in your name means that you're probably a streamer as well. I love chatting with people, but trying to remember everything said in stream when I've got like 3-4 more hours in, never gonna happen, mate. You're better off putting it in my Discord. Just being honest. I'm not trying to be rude, just honest, mate. Alright, let's pet the Lystro. Oh, no, he's already been pet. Alright. I'm just running around like a headless chook right now. We're waiting on taming stuff so we can go on an adventure. That's what I'm all about. Bing loves building. I love adventuring.
You know what else I love? Pie. Someone
it's
should
the first
buy
of the
me
dino that you
pie.
haven't tamed yet. Exactly, Piglord. So once we have one, so now that we have a raptor, we cannot tame any more raptors, but we can kill them. Whereas, let's say we come across a giga. If we come across a giga and we accidentally kill it, or we tame it and then it dies, we cannot ever tame one again. Odds are that's not going to happen with a giga, but them's the rules of the challenge. That's the rules. The rules are all outlined in the Discord if you want to know the full rules. Tricky Swamp Witch, welcome back. How's your Ark adventures going? You were like brand new to Ark, what was it, like 2 weeks ago? How's your adventures going? Okay, why are we out of darts? Oh, we need more metal. Okay, I can do that. Oof. Yeah, we should have left this on cooking over the week.
Oh, everything that was in there got cooked.
Oh, okay. Alright, we got some more metal on the cook. What else do you need, Bing, while we're waiting for metal? Go harvest some stuff for you.
Stone.
Still
Wood.
more stone?
Mineral building stuff.
Alright, I'm gonna go and farm up over here. What is the Discord? Exclamation point Discord. Should work. But yes, and that's it. So Piglord, we could get really lucky. We actually got super lucky with the RG. It was a good level and good colors, and the Griffin. But some other ones, like the first, some of the other dinos we've tamed have been like level 5. Yeah, the first PT we tamed was like level 10, because it's the first one we saw. So technically, by the rules of the challenge, we had to tame it. So there's a lot of luck involved with what we see in this challenge as to what we end up taming, which is what's making it funny. Because whenever we go on an adventure, it's like, oh, I just saw my first this. And then while we're taming that, oh, there's 3 more first dinos that we have to tame now.
Yep.
It's every time we leave base, it's like, oh, all right, get ready to come back with 1 million dinos. Getting the hang of it.
It took us so long to get anywhere last time.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, until we've got like almost one of everything, it's going to take us a while to get anywhere. That's why I'm thinking we head to, if we get to the desert tonight, we're going to have to be prepared to get wyverns, scorpions. We don't have horns, so we can't tame the mantis yet, so we can skip that one. But there's a few things down there we'll tame, but then we can also get a lot more chitin for cementing and paste and stuff. Either that or we do Pockets plan and we fly across to the highlands and raid some beavers. We do have 3 flyers now.
The thing is, when we go with the wyverns, like, we need to make sure we're ready to be able to do the egg.
Yeah.
I was gonna say the fun thing about wyverns is technically you can get them right now.
Yep. Wyvern would be the first egg we pick up. It's not going to be too bad as long as we pump a lot of health into Kevin and the Griffin. Oh, did you put on the ability to... No, we haven't got the ability to change their speed yet. Were we going to put that on, or did we decide against it?
I think we're gonna put it on.
Okay, because yeah, if we can up their speed, it'll be easier for us. Otherwise, the Wyvern thing is going to be real risky.
I looked for it and I couldn't find it. But I might have to do an INI thing.
Oh, okay. Getting the hang of it. We've got wyverns and echoes and a bunch of other stuff. Nice, Tricky. What are you in? What's your favorite dinosaur so far? About to get a PC, the Canada Ark, so I'm about to try it on PC. Nice. Yeah, PC Ark is where it's at. It's where you get all the funny stuff. What was that? Sorry.
So do I have a PC that can handle Ark?
I got a PC that can handle Ark. It just cost me
You
$1
got a
million.
PC that can work. Yeah.
So I'm not the only person with less than a month here. No, we got some new people. We got some old hands. We've got some mid ground. I mean, you guys are what Tricky and Jack. You're like what I call baby Arkers because you're like less than a month. I'm like a teenage Arker. I got like 1,100 hours in. That barely makes me a teenager. And then we got people like Chronic who are like 15,000 hours into the game. Yeah. That's what makes them a retiree.
Yep.
Yeah.
Veteran.
There's a lot of stages of Ark experience, Jack.
There's like me, Pocket, and Bing that are the adults that are like in the 20s that have no clue what they're doing.
Yeah, we're in the 20s.
See, they're like the early
pretend
20s.
that we do.
Look at, they're starting to have babies of their own that are making their own Ark mistakes. Like me. Might have to give it a try with my boyfriend. Nice, Pig. It's a super fun challenge. And it forces you to tame things that you wouldn't normally tame because, think about it, if we're going to go into a boss fight, we can't breed dinos. We're going to have to take in 20 different random dinos into caves and boss fights because that's what we have access to. Safford chat is yours. I'm ready drifting. Not a problem, Fred. Get some sleep if you need it, buddy. Appreciate you hanging out, man. So I have a question. Oh, we had that discussion last week, Dodzy. Each wyvern is a separate breed. So technically we are allowed one of each thing. They have a different dino code in the game, which makes them different dinos. I've only played a couple of weeks on the island, just tamed my first RG. Watching you guys tame me all these dinos really helped me. It was terrifying and excited. Excellent, Muti. I'm glad to hear it, man. Yeah, it's super fun. I'm hoping, like, I've been trying to show some people some of the traps that I use because I mean, there are some generic traps that just are really going to help you out when you're first starting. I'm Ark old. 1,500 hours. Crazy lady. Hey, Nan. No, we just 1,500 hours barely makes you like a 20-year-old crazy lady in the grand scheme of Ark. Just pushing 2,000 hours, still have a lot to... Exactly. See, Beard's like in his mid to late 20s at this point.
Could you imagine what Syntec and all that would be?
Oh, some of those like people who I've followed online who are just like they've finished every. I reckon Wolfie's probably got about 15,000 hours in him. He'd be like a retiree. Oh, broke my axe.
Pocket's in the way of
I love the
Pocket.
Equus. Equus by far my favorite dino. They're practically useless.
move
No,
Pocket,
they're not.
Pocket.
Tricky. They're great at harvesting berries, and they
Good
actually.
God,
if
Pocket! Don't you know
do
to be in the way of
reverse
Pocket?
kick, they do like a kick out the back. You can actually knock out dinos. They're super useful. Dudsy, you want to be the poison? All right.
Isn't
You
gonna
have to
get
remind me
confusing
when
at
we
all.
finally give it. Can you give me a good roll in your Discord? Well, the Discord rolls are based on your level. So you're a follower at the moment, which means you're a whelp. If you're a sub, you're a dragon. That's how it works, Cage. Just got my first RG last night. Can you name a lightning wyvern after me? Sure, Tricky. You'll have to remind me if and when we finally get to wyverns, though. I am the poison queen. I am the lizard queen. Just makes me think of The Simpsons. I have 40 hours. So you're like a glimmer in a parent's eye. That's where you're at the moment in terms of Ark. Just a glimmer in a parent's eye. A good date night. That's where you're at, Muti.
I forgot I was building in plus. And I made some stuff
almost 6
in
a.m. here. It's tired and slowly fading.
regular.
Convert it.
I know, I just did.
Allison says, hi, Pocket.
I had to build a converter.
Might be asleep if you try to get them tonight. Yeah, Dudsy, I mean, the problem with going to wyverns is they're on the other side of the map to us, so even if we tried to get to them, we're going to have to stop and tame everything along the way, so it's going to take a little while, Duds.
Gonna be a minute.
I want to sub, but I cannot. That's all right, Cage. I don't expect anyone to sub, mate. As long as you're hanging out, having fun, that's all I ask. But it does mean that you're a whelp in the Discord, because whelps are followers and subs are the dragons.
Following's free.
All right, we got 78 darts. There's a gun in here for you. And once we get a bit more metal, we can get some more darts, and then.
Oh, I broke lots of stuff. Oops.
That makes sense.
It does. Oh, we're out of narcotic now. All right.
Oh, there's some being made up.
Boom.
Yeah,
Are
I've
you
got
still,
another
in an
200
open map
spilled
server?
meat on the way.
What do you mean by
Is
that,
there any
Nan?
more stone floating around?
Oh, I just
put a ton of stone in the box over here that you should be able to pull into you.
I already used it.
Already? I just put like 5,000 stone in here.
Yep, already used it.
There's 10,000, 11,000 and a half in this box right here.
That box. Okay, hang on.
This box right here.
I'm coming to you.
You can pull it. The S
You can
plus
pull
pulling
it. You
function.
have N plus.
Plus.
Whoops. My bad.
I thought you were just pulling stuff. I'm like, how did you run out already? Fred coming in with the gifted sub to Cage. Thank you for the support there, Fred. Appreciate it. And Cage, there you go. Now you're a sub for a little while, mate. So you get to be a dragon while you're a sub, and you can access all of the sub emotes and stuff. All right, being their pocket, there are 55 darts and a gun in there for you. All
Sweet.
right. I reckon as long as we take some darts for good stuff and we take arrows for less than good stuff, then we should be good. Should we go on an adventure? Where do we want? Are we going to go desert or are we going to go where I don't know where the beavers are, so you'd have to lead us to that pocket.
You're one of us now.
Ryu, God of Apples, fantastic name. Welcome in. Anyone can join because I'm on a bad rest for a few days, so I need Ark. Yeah, so not this particular, this is a private one just for this challenge. Nan, this is only up when we're doing the challenge. But the other Kiwi servers, yeah, we can get you on those. Just send Pocket a message in Discord, and we can get you in on the Kiwi servers. So we have
We're just
Ragnarok
finishing this Starwood off.
and Crystal Isles.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Not a problem at all. So yeah, we have Ragnarok and Crystal Isles on the Kiwi servers. And yeah, you're more than welcome to join back in on those, Nan. Send Pocket a message. I'll be right back. Not a problem, Tricky. I love the Kai family. Yeah, we'd love to have you back in, Allison. Keep switching between calling you Allison and Nan. Alright, so we got a Griffin, we got an RG, and a PT.
I'm like, who's Allison? I don't know who Allison is. And he said Nan. I'm like, oh, look.
Oh god, this PT. Do they get bonus experience when they're in a dino ball, like a soul trap, like with the?
Yes.
Okay, good. We're gonna have to leave. I think we put everything in a soul trap when we log off next time. We get some levels. This is crazy. This PT is terrible.
They also heal in the ball as well.
Oh. Good to know.
Okay. Actually, Nigel is better than the PT, so it's probably gonna be Nigel, the RG, and.
Is it really bad that I want to sing that Kevin Bloody Wilson song whenever you say the word Nigel?
Yes.
It is and it isn't. You can't sing. I know Kevin Bloody Wilson. I quite enjoy him, but you cannot sing that on my stream.
Can I just do the Nigel bit?
My favorite song from Kevin Bloody Wilson, and I'm clearly not going to say the word, but so if anyone doesn't know Kevin Bloody Wilson, he's an Australian singer that he's renowned for swearing in his songs. Like, he makes up really funny but crass songs. Okay, I'll leave it at that. But he came to do a concert in Canada, and as someone that is known for swearing and being crass, they told him, you can't say this word in Canada. They know you swear, it's cool, you do your thing, like, you're here for a concert, but you can't say this word. And so you know what he did, chat, the night before? His concert was the next night. He wrote a new song saying, can't say in Canada.
I love that song!
It was because they told him he couldn't, and so he wrote that song. And I'm like, wow, why would you tell Kevin Bloody Wilson that you? Oh my, wow. Hey Nick, how you doing, mate? Good to see you. Wonder how many people get chatting so we can fill up the screen with avatars. Hey, we can have up to 80 avatars at a time. If you ever manage to get enough people in here to fill that, I will be impressed. And I will be very, very shocked because our crew will have grown a lot. All right, how's our Doed going here?
It's sitting on 64%.
Okay. Cool. Well, Bing, are you going to come adventuring or are you going to stay here and build base building at the moment?
I'm a base build until the base is done.
Okay, good, because we kind of need a base.
Nah.
She's a day behind.
She is a day behind us. Alright,
I'm a day and a half behind you
do
guys.
we want to leave the Doed in Bing's cape? Do we trust Bing to babysit the Doed?
No.
No. Even
No.
Bing's like, nope.
Nope.
How do you start a battle? You ask the mods. The mods have to start battles, Pig Lord. Gil Clips coming in with a gift.
We leave
sub.
nothing
Thank
in
you
my
for that,
incapable
Gil.
hands
Appreciate
except
it,
for
mate.
building.
Merry Christmas.
It's the
Thank
only
you for the
thing we leave in
late
my
Christmas
incapable
present.
hands. And
How's
I
the
do
challenge
realize
going?
I am saying the word incapable.
It's going well, Waylon. I mean, look at all our dinos. Look at all our crazy dino collection here. I mean, I haven't done anything other than harvest rock and chat with you guys for the last half an hour because we're waiting on them to tame a Doed. But the challenge is going well. Bing is finally building us a base. We got Sharptooth. We got our Griffin. We got the RG. We got some tames. We got some tames. It's coming along. Coming along well. Got my backpack. So far this challenge is going good. Thanks for the gifted sub. You are welcome. Well, it wasn't me. It was Gil. Talk about twice as loud as you. I mean, Bing. Yeah, Bing is always loud. If I need to turn anyone up or down, chat, let me know. I can always adjust them a little bit. All right. I'm just running around in circles here. I'm so antsy. I'm just like, let's go.
Things to do.
That's what I need.
That's true. There are a lot to do around the base, but this is why my bases never go anywhere because I never do base building. Ow,
Can you make me some armor, please?
Thank you so much. 5 gifted subs.
So I don't have to learn the engram.
Just leather.
I appreciate that, Waylon.
Yep.
You champion.
Sure.
Dara, Jester, Flatbed, Bing, and Jack.
Aw, thank you
congrats.
for my sub.
Welcome back to the Dragon Ranks.
Is that terrible that I'm a
You-
mod and
you
I'm
would-
literally
yeah, you
not
would not
sub
a
to your
sub.
channel?
You're like, what? How are you not a sub? But
No,
thank
I'm
you
not
for
a
that,
sub.
Waylon. I really
do
appreciate
I look
that.
like I earn enough money?
Night being in pocket too. Oh, you off, Nan? Take it easy. All right,
Oh,
what am I doing?
fine.
I should harvest something, shouldn't I, Chad? I should do something around the base here.
Yeah.
should contribute at some point. All right, I'm gonna go get some more stone then, since Bing's using a lot of stone. My birthday was yesterday. Well, happy birthday, Cage. I would sing, but everyone here's heard me sing, and no one needs that again.
We'd prefer you didn't.
If you want to hear me sing, go watch the 12 Days of Artemis that I posted up. It was hilarious.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday.
I'm running this mission.
To you.
Fred coming in with the win. Congrats. 500 G's to add to the pile. You're like a dragon now, Fred, just rolling in a pile of gold coins. Hugs, night, my fam. Not a problem, Allison. Well, hopefully we'll catch you on the Kiwi servers soon. Be good to have you back in with everybody. We're actually just about to go on a new adventure as well. As of January, we're doing 1 week on all the previous storyline maps that people missed. So if you're in January, we'll be doing the Island, then Scorch, then Aberration, then Extinction, and you can catch up on the bosses. I'm happy to provide armor and dinos if you want to join us. I'm 13. Oh, Cage. All right. And that is why we keep family-friendly swearing out, because we've got some young people here. Well, Ark has such a wide-ranging community. We've got young people, old people. You watch any anime? Yeah, I love anime. Watched a ton of animes. A lot of cartoony ones like your Naruto's, your Dragon Balls and stuff, and then some of the darker ones like your Full Metal Alchemists and all of that. Hellsing and so on. I quite enjoy anime actually, Piglord.
Have you seen Hellsing Unabridged though?
Not sure if I saw the unabridged one or not.
It's
Can't
very
remember.
funny.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. So you know
Yeah,
the
you
guy that do the have you seen the Dragon Ball Z Unabridged?
Where they shorten it? Yeah.
They shorten it, but also they dub it.
Yeah,
And they
yep,
change
yep.
what they're saying. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
It-
funny. That is a great
it's-
way to watch Dragon Ball.
The Hellsing one is freaking hilarious.
Lizard rolling around on a smelly pile of quarters.
hungry.
Oh,
It's
Nick.
very inappropriate.
Worst description
Oh
of
hey,
a
if you
dragon
like
ever.
if you like anime though, you should look up Yuri on Ice.
We're so close to a hype train, chat. You got 20 seconds to kick that off
Why
if
not?
you're interested. Watch what?
Yuri on Ice.
Very nice.
Yuri on Ice. Okay. Flish mentioned one the other day that she really wanted me to watch. And I can't remember what it's called now. I'll have to ask her again. Demon Slayer? Have not seen that one, Cage.
Oh, that's supposed to be quite good.
Demon
Oops.
Slayer's pretty good.
Alright, there's more stuff here. what do we need for... Oh, we needed narco and metal. Metal is slowly cooking. Okay.
Got, I think, 500
Narco's cooking.
going. Yep.
Yeah. Narco, we're good on. We've tamed everything around here. Gonna go and get even more metal, so when we do go on this adventure, there'll just be a ton of metal cooking. Gundam, Iron-Blooded Orphans, best 2 seasons out there. Oh, okay. I quite liked Attack on Titan, but there's only 1 season. There's only like 8 episodes on Netflix. Is that all that's been made, or is that just all they put on Netflix?
No, there's
Yeah, I
more
was
than
like-
that.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Where do you, would you guys like watch or stream anime from a specific site? What do you use?
I can't say online.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Probably not on
When
Google.
I watched it, my friend actually had the DVDs.
Okay, nice.
Wait, you knew someone who had actual DVDs?
Hey,
Did you have
pockets old,
DVDs?
back in the day.
Yeah, no, I know they come on DVDs, but you know someone who actually bothered to buy them?
I'm waiting on the rest of Bleach
Yeah?
to come out. Oh. I haven't watched Bleach yet, but I did watch Death Note. I really, really liked the first
Note was
half of
good.
Death Note until they changed
Yeah.
it. There's a
Yeah,
point where it
I
Right?
changes.
It ruined everything.
It
I
ruins
can
everything.
I can message you the site that I use.
Okay,
but I
yeah,
can't
send me a
say it.
message. Yeah, you send me a message. Crunchyroll. I tried Crunchyroll for a while, Waylon. Something went wrong with Crunchyroll. I don't know if it was too expensive or if I was getting a lot of ads. I can't remember why I stopped using Crunchyroll, but yeah. Silver, good to see you, buddy. You
Crunchyroll
play
is crap.
Fortnite.
They have
I don't-
terrible subtitling.
I don't play Fortnite, Cage.
It's never
Well,
accurate.
I mean, I have. I've
No.
played before, especially on my Xbox. I played for a while, but I'm not good at first-person shooters, and I don't really enjoy them. Lots of DVD. It's like it's
So
like a
my
really
son
round
just asked
floppy
why
disk.
we don't have a greenhouse Bing.
You watch
Yeah,
a
Bing, we don't
VHS
have a
player.
greenhouse yet.
Guys, hey,
Prefer
where's
to
my
watch mine on
cementing
an 8-inch
paste?
floppy.
Where's all my crystal?
We have
Oh, you want
crystal.
crystal? I can get you
Where
crystal.
have I been? It's
got
been
crystal.
Christmas.
Well, that's why I
Tell him
said
to shove
desert,
his
because if we get
greenhouse up his
chitin,
butt.
we can get you cementing paste, but I can get you crystal right now.
Yep, crystal, cementing paste. I'm going to make a very awesome greenhouse up here somewhere.
Alright, metal and crystal, I'm coming back with that, and then after our adventure, we should have a ton of chitin for you, which will make cementing paste. I love the Fate series. Haven't heard of those ones, Dryad.
I've been meaning to watch that, but I have no idea how massive it is or which one to start with.
The last season of Attack on Titan comes out next month. Okay. My other problem is that I get lazy. Like, I will admit that anime is so much better not dubbed, like, just in with subtitles, but sometimes when you're being lazy, you don't want to read subtitles, chat.
Yeah. It also depends on
But
which
Mum,
anime it
it's
is.
terrible. Why would you even bother? They put the worst voices in. Like, I watched something in dub on Netflix for all of about 5 seconds because I'd already been watching it in its natural language, and I was just like, no, I can't even with those voices.
Which one?
Yeah, some of them are pretty bad.
Oh, I was watching a Korean drama, and then I decided,
Yeah.
My Hero
it's got
Academy's
dub.
really good.
I
I've
should
seen
check
clips
this
of
out,
that. That
because
one
then I
keeps
don't
popping
have to
up on
read.
my,
And then I
my
switched
Facebook
over
as
to
a
dub, and I was like,
suggested one to
nope.
watch. I might bump
There's some animes that are really
Being
good,
down a
like
little bit, she is
Full
quite
Metal
loud,
Alchemist
isn't she?
Brotherhood is really good dubbed. They're
Who'd have thunk it,
I
chat?
wouldn't say
Being
any
as
of the
loud.
voices in that are
Who
bad.
knew? Fate is good, I know which one to watch first. I prefer the subs, the
normally
voices
really
are much
picky about
better.
that.
Ah,
Yeah,
see,
the issue is,
some
though,
people
if
hate
you-
them, some
if
people
you
like them.
watch any of the episodes in its original
Yeah,
language,
it's really
they're
weird
not-
hearing them in Japanese.
Have any of your tames died? No, Piglord. So
with,
if you do exclamation
Naruto,
point
I started
extinct,
watching it. I
you'll
watched
see the
most of
dinos
it
that
in
died
English.
during taming,
But now that
or
I've seen a bunch of it in
shortly,
Japanese,
or
I
that
can't
we
really
accidentally
listen.
killed as we were taming. So if, like, as I said, we have
Japanese
to tame
has
the
always been
first
so
one that
much
we
better.
see, and if
Yeah,
we see
it
it,
really is.
and then we try to tame it and it dies, like with the compy. The compy died during tame, then it's lost to us, lost forever. But everything that we've successfully tamed, nothing has died after a tame at this point. Knock on wood. Bing's voice needs to be reduced 100%. Oh, Gil, rude. Like, B-Stars on Netflix? I don't know B-Stars. Does anyone remember Beast Wars? Like the animal. Did you guys? Oh, this is going back and not really anime, but did everyone ever see Beast Wars?
Nope.
Yes.
Ah, I love that. It was the animal
It was
version
awesome.
of Transformers. It was so good.
I think I vaguely remember it.
Ah, it was
also
so
vaguely
good.
remember being told
And
it
like
was
season
good and I
3
forgot.
was when CGI came out, and you could tell because they changed up their animation style so drastically. You've seen that, Rose? I love those. I was a big fan of Transformers when I was young, so Beast Wars was great. Didn't know you could do what with Twitch chat, Pete?
Everything is better with a bag of weed. No, you don't need napkin, you don't need speed, because everything is better with a bag of weed.
I've been told to drop Bing's voice by 169%.
No.
Because she's loud.
She's always loud. Alright, I have crystal, and I put more metal in there. And there's some more stone as well.
The only reason why I'm always
we go
loud
taming
is
yet? I
because
wanna go
you guys
taming.
are constantly adjusting me because I'm always at a different computer or mic, and I apologize, but it's also never going to change.
Oh god, no. Does not
So
surprise
the
me.
doll's at 96% if we want to get ready to go.
Ah, yes. Alright. Which flyer would you like to ride? Pocket?
Either the RG or the Griffin.
Good choice, good choice. What flyer would you like to ride, Fang?
I'll take the back of the Griffin. Or the
Oh,
front of the
true.
Griffin.
We can partner up,
do.
can't we? Although he doesn't have a lot of carry weight.
Nah, he doesn't.
If you want to take the RG, I can take the Pelagornis.
Okay.
It was either PT or Pelagornis, but the Pelagornis has such better stats.
Yeah.
It
It wasn't the
actually
level
has a faster
15
movement
PT.
speed. Yeah. Yeah, but even at level 88, so this thing has 2600 health, 400 stamina, 136% movement speed. The PT, which is only 30 levels lower, has 900 health, 135 movement, 200 stamina. I
Yeah.
feel like our PT
Doesn't
was
suck.
just terrible.
Yes. I called it like a week before we started this. PT's
Like-
gonna suck.
First PT is going to be absolutely tragic. Wow, you really decided to utilize the existing ruins there, didn't you, Bing? With your giant
did.
box. Flish, where are you?
Right.
Bing's building a box.
It's not a box, thank you very much. It's
It is so
not
far.
that. It's a rectangle.
Oh yeah, this server's weird. I can't press E to drink from water. I actually have to submerge myself. That's so weird.
Oh, that's weird. Why can't you do that?
What
I
was
don't
our
know.
name for the Dullwood?
We don't have one. What do you want to name a doed?
Rocky. Call him Rocky Balboa.
Rocky Balboa? Classic. But I feel like that's classic these days. My one on the other server's named Rocky as well. Fate Stay Night, Unlimited Blade Works, Heaven Feel. Okay, this is the Fate series. Piglord, thanks for the hydrate, mate. Alright,
Hydrate, okay, I'll hydrate.
Doed's done. We're gonna go on an adventure, chap. Tame up some dinos. And get some resources.
Put food on yourself.
So the only way for me to get water right now is to submerge myself in the swampland. This feels safe. What flyers can you place dino gates from to help with taming? From while you're sitting on the back of them? Good question. You can do it from the back of a Pelagornis. You can definitely do it from the back of...
anything.
Yeah, I think it's from the back of any of them, to be honest.
Yeah.
It's
think
just a bit
limited
hard. The
to-
bigger they are, the
to-
harder it is to
to-
place them. Trying to place from the back of
Yeah.
a wyvern, good luck to you. You don't even have water jars? No, I never make water jars. I go straight to canteens. I mean, we're at a point where we're able to have a fabricator in canteens. We just
I
need to
just
get
started
up and running.
hydration.
Okay.
And you know, where's the lie? because that's what I do. I
We're gonna need to take. So, if we're going to the desert, we're gonna expect to tame. We're gonna need meat, and we're gonna need spoiled meat for the vultures and for the scorpions. What else is going to be in the desert? There's going to be megatheriums potentially. There's going to be those camel suckers. We're going to need a lot of berries.
Okay, well, I have a lot of berries on me.
Yeah, I got a whole stack of mejo berries on me now. Has anyone got raw meat? I'll grab a stack of raw meat. We can always
I'm going to grab prime meat.
Oh, you got a stack of prime meat? Cool, that'll work. Alright, cool. Grab prime meat. Has anyone got a stack of spoiled meat, or did we use it all for...
Well, there should be a ton left in there.
Yeah, I'm going to pull out a stack for the scorpions and the vultures and stuff. We got a pre-plan, chat. It helps knowing what kind of dinos are in different regions and what you need to tame them. This is testing our Ark knowledge.
Grab a bit too.
What else is there going to be in a desert, chat? Well, it depends how far into the desert we explore.
But we can't get those yet.
What was that, sorry?
Arthropluras. We can't get those yet.
Yes, we can't get an Anthropleurus yet. We don't have the stuff to tame it. We don't have the stuff to tame Mantis, so we're allowed to skip those. I'm gonna get the stuff to make us ghillie once we get fiber hide and organic poly. So as soon as we start getting some organic poly, we can make ghillie, because otherwise we're gonna overheat. Yep. We'll grab some fiber. Definitely don't need that much fiber in my diet. How many hide in this base?
Yeah.
Yep, there should be a lot.
Oh yeah, there we go. Oh, there's only 7,000.
Oh,
sandworms. I don't know if there are sandworms in this one, Hissy Fits. I don't know if there are death worms in the desert here on Lost Island, but we'll see. Jaboas? There will be Jaboas. We're gonna get a Jaboa, 100% Beard. Has anyone watched Food Wars? I did, Dryad. Freaking love Food Wars. It's crazy. I love any show that's just about people's clothes getting blown off because of how delicious the food is. It's such a ridiculous show. Alright, I've got a bear trap and some stone gateways as well. So we should be good. As well as... I got bowlers, tranks, darts. Okay, I got about everything I think I'm going to need. Morellatops are common. Yeah, we're going to get Morellatops. Dung beetles. Good point. We may find a dung beetle. Although we haven't got anything that's been collecting poop, have we?
No.
I got a medium poop right here. Normally I would just throw something in and out of a Pokeball. I don't know if that works with the dino storage balls though.
It does not.
It does not.
Oh, okay. Because that's such a cheeky way to get poop.
We've got lots of poop around here.
Good.
Yeah, we'll grab a few stacks.
Oh, you can get it from the Phiomia.
Oh yeah, we have a Phiomia. Someone feed it some stimberries.
So if feeding a Rex makes it poop.
Somebody just pooped.
Yeah. We got a large poop from Rex.
Rex poop. Rex poop. Large animal feces. How do you make him do that? Do that again.
Stimberries.
Just gonna stand here and look for Rex poop, chat. And the dude.
You want some poop?
Here we go. We got Rex poop coming in.
Aha!
Now he's just pooping on me.
You deserve it.
Ouch.
Okay, I've got like 8 medium poop, so I'm sure we're good to go.
I've got, yeah, I got 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, that's probably enough, buddy. We don't need any more Rex poop. That's a lot of Rex poop. Wow, you just feeding him a ton of... Okay, alright. He's stimulated enough. Stop stimulating him. Alright, now I'm too heavy to fly my Pelagornis. Of course I am.
I'm gonna put it on the Griffin.
Yeah, I'm gonna chuck some of this stuff on the Griffin. Alright. Chuck our spare resources on the Griffin. Here we go. I'm gonna put spare arrows and narco arrows on the Griffin as well. Alright, cool. Alright, should be able to fly
What's
this
he
guy
growling
now.
about? Oh, fangs on him. No wonder he's growling.
I leveled it.
Alright, I'm gonna start to head over because your Griffin and Argy are probably gonna be a lot quicker than me. Oh, my little Pelagonus.
Possibly. have
Might
no
need
idea
a
where I'm
snow
going.
owl along. We don't have a snow owl yet, Hissy. And we're not going near the snow to tame one just yet. So, remember, part of this challenge, we've got the first things that we see. So to get a snow owl, we'd have to fly all that way up into that end of the map. Wow, that Griffin is just gone. Too heavy with feces. I know, right? Look at me just pottering along on my little Pelagonus here. Oh, is our dolphin still alive?
He is.
Nice. That's right. I built a little dolphin trap down here. I should expand that so we can put more water dinos in there. Right now, there's just 2 gates holding in a dolphin so it didn't get eaten.
I just thought I'd check his food too.
Yeah.
He's got a bit on him. We'll
It's all right.
check him up later.
Okay. Wow, I made it this far and I'm out of energy. Oh, this is going to be a long trip. Watching the stream, is there anything keeping me from tearing my hair out right now? Currently applying for many jobs. Tricky, I'm sorry to hear that. I actually work in recruitment and it's crazy tough out there, so I completely understand.
Yeah.
Might be faster to use the Pelagonus as a boat. Is it faster in the water?
It is. It's actually pretty fast on the water. But then we'll have to tame any megalodons and any of that kind of stuff that you see along the way.
I won't look down. I'm gonna look up.
What about when it bites you in the butt?
Skylar,
Yeah.
welcome to the
I think
crew.
you'll be
Welcome
eaten.
to the crew. Well, fine. All right, I'll fly. Once I fly a bit longer, I just need to get some more energy into it. Oh, there's a sweet looking PT. Check out this thing.
I know, it's gorgeous.
How cool is that? I love
Can't see
this
it.
thing looks like it got in a paint fight.
Coming. Ooh.
All right.
He's only
Have
at
to
50.
keep banging stamina in this
So do
guy.
mine.
Health and stamina, chat. Health is the biggest thing we got to put in everything because we can't afford to lose any dinos. But yeah, I am sorry you're having a challenge there, Tricky. It's across the board for everyone, unfortunately. It's absolutely crazy right now.
Yeah, it's not great for me either, and you'd think it would be considering there's a whole bunch of new vacancies, considering a whole bunch of people didn't want
There
to
are, in Canada alone, there are 1.1 million vacancies right now. It's not that there's, people are struggling to connect. Like, job seekers want more, reasonably, and job providers are demanding unreasonable things from candidates. So the connection between the two groups is just ridiculous right now. I used to think working in human resources is cool. I don't actually work in human resources, Nick. I work for a company that supplies HR software and services, but that means that I'm kind of involved with that. I'm actually in sales and training myself, but I experience what they experience. Oh, we're out of energy. We're gonna have to land. I don't know if you guys could see me. It's gonna take me a few trips to get to the desert.
Yeah, I'm just following with you.
Oh, cool.
Ooh, I see some ruins.
I have no exposure or experience in HR. I mean, yeah. I would say from personal experience you don't need experience, but the flip side is all companies that are looking for people are asking for insane amounts of experience in every position.
Yep.
Yep.
Careful with Omicron. Yeah, Omicron. We all have to be careful with that, mate. On the upside, when this thing lands in the water, it can still go along, so it's better than other flyers in that regard.
Yeah.
Alright, turtles, trikes, dodos, all the things we own already. That's good.
Perfect.
Try to find a remote work from home. Yeah, see, that's the thing, Tricky. Everyone has learnt that they can work from home, and even though so many companies have learnt also that people can successfully work from home, they're asking people to come back in the office. And people don't want to do that anymore. So it's stupid. Like, even my company's like, oh, come back to the office. Why? Because we want you in the office. Why? Everything I do is on computer. Like, why would I need to be in the office? I've proven that we can do this from home. And that's what I mean about the disconnect. The disconnect between job seekers and companies is that they're each looking for two very different things right now. Unfortunately, I have to go to work to actually do work. Yeah, I mean, unless you have a hands-on job, like if you have a job in sales or IT or HR even, you can do that job remotely. Hello again, man. Chat. Hey, Dave, good to see you, mate. We don't feel like we control our employees' lives enough. Yeah, that's exactly it, Beard. It frustrates me. I mean, it's literally our job to consult with other companies on how to best run their HR. And we're all like, okay, you got to be like accepting of people working from home. You've got to be flexible. You've got to be this, that, and the other. And then my company doesn't do that. It's super weird. Like we're a HR company that doesn't have our own HR department.
Oh, there's a green dolphin.
I have a deep question you don't have to answer, but are you biased to anything? No, I'm not, Piglord. I think being biased is a stupid thing, personally. I don't see the point in being biased to something.
Yeah.
Everyone's entitled to their own beliefs, their own opinions, their own gender, their own race. It has no impact on me whatsoever.
He's biased against terror birds.
Well, I'm sorry. They are correct. Sorry, I take that back. Hashtag kill all terror birds.
Based on what he just said, he's biased against bias.
I am biased against bias. Well, okay.
How
look, now you're
dare
all being
you?
pedantic and twisting my words on me. Damn it, I can't win.
Being biased isn't terrible so long as you're also accepting. Like,
Oh, I see a Morellatops.
We got a Morellatops and a kangaroo.
Ah, there's a kangaroo.
can't-
Oh,
we already saw a
Can we
kangaroo
tame
though.
those?
I don't think
No.
we have the capacity to tame kangaroos yet. Because you need to, will they take anything other than mushrooms? Because we haven't found
No.
mushrooms yet.
Oh, and I found Jaboa.
Oh,
Kill it.
Oh, it's a blue Jaboa.
There's
Never mind,
also
kill it.
there's also this red one.
Oh, okay,
Nah.
yeah. If we see multiple ones together, we're allowed to pick. But you have to pick before you look at the levels. You're not allowed to look at a level.
No, they're
They'll
Jabos.
be
They're level
evil
1.
Oh, they're all level 1. That is true. That is very, very true.
I like
All
I like
right,
this one.
um,
So
Dark
what one do
colors.
we want?
I'm
I
gonna
like
make
this
some
one.
signposts to trap this Morellatops. Easiest way to do it. I know it's not
Okay, I'm
signposts,
gonna
it's
tame the Jaboa
billboards.
then.
Alright. I need fiber, thatch, and wood. I can get this real quick. Billboards. Easiest way to get these things. They got you on that, Kai? They did. I tried to make an inspirational speech there, chat. And it turned around and bit me in the bum. Have we got a... Oh, we don't have a sickle yet. Okay. Alright, you guys take the Jaboa. We'll get this Morellatops. So, by the rules of the challenge chat, if we don't have access to the thing required to tame something, then we are allowed to come back later. So the kangaroo, for example, we haven't found rare flowers yet. So technically speaking, we are allowed to come back to that later.
Incorrect.
Oh, what?
Isn't there rare flowers in our fridge?
No, it's not flowers, it's mushrooms. Do we
Or
have rare
Oh,
mushrooms
mushrooms.
yet?
Oh, yeah. No, we haven't got mushrooms yet.
Hissy coming in with the tier 1 sub. Thank you very much for the support there, Hissy. Really appreciate it. Alright, let's get this Morellatops here in a...
Wow.
What'd you name it?
Fred. Call it Fred. Fred wants it to be called Fred, so call it Fred.
Just strafing with my head as well. Okay, we got an 85 Morellatops here. It is trapped up. I would probably say
Did
we're
you
not
see
going
its
to bother.
name thing?
I did.
Should we save darts on this guy and just use arrows? I reckon.
We could.
I mean, these guys don't take a. Oh, that's a sweet looking Jaboa.
Yeah.
Yeah, these guys have a ton of health. We should be able to use arrows on these, save some darts. I worry I would get too depressed if I worked from hunt. Well, if you were hunting for a job.
There'd be no depression in that.
Well, it depends what you're hunting.
And how you feel
Alright.
about it.
Yeah.
Look, Pocket's got a pretty Jaboa. Who am I kidding? I'm already breast. Oh, Dudsy, I'm sorry to hear that. It's a real thing. It's why I'm always telling people you got to look out for your friends, your family, your own mental health. And we all have our moments, especially in this last year. But if there's anything I can ever do, if you need someone to chat to, you want to vent in the Discord, or hopefully the stream provides just some entertaining distraction, then I'm happy to help in whatever small way I can. Okay, these guys take berries, right?
Yes.
Okay, I'm just gonna give it 100 Medjo berries. Some narco. Alright, that might take a while. We do have boosted taming, but this is probably still gonna take a while. How do you Nuzlocke Ark? Draco, if you do exclamation point Nuzlocke, it'll give you a quick synopsis of how we've done it. Oh crud, there's a Gallimimus. Oh, 1 second, it's trapped. If I can, no, shh. If we can get some more billboards before it gets out of that trap. 1 second here, let me get some more. If I can get some more billboards, we can trap it in.
Gallimimus use darts.
Yep.
The arrows will kill it.
Okay. See, chat, this is the risk. We go exploring. So, part of the challenge, Draco, is that we have to tame the first of each dino we see. So this is the first Gallimimus we've ever seen. So we have to tame this one. And if we fail to tame it, or we accidentally kill it, we're out of luck. We're not allowed to have a Gallimimus ever again.
Are billboards going to trap it?
Should do. Billboards trap everything.
Okay, yeah, that should do it.
Gonna put one here and one back behind it. All right, there you go. It's as trapped as it's gonna get. It's a good level.
Yep. Oh, 135. Heck yeah.
Yeah. So that's what we have to do here, Draco. If you go into my Discord, there's even more detailed rules. We tried to account for a bunch of things because obviously you can't Nuzlocke like they do in Pokemon, but we're doing our best to try and be as honest as possible. The question I was leading up to is you bias to homosexual people, but you've been loving the video. Hope to join you and many more. Thanks, Big Lord. Definitely not at all. Everyone, as I said, everyone is entitled to whatever life makes them happy. We probably only got one of you shooting that. Nice. Yeah, see how good billboards are? They're fantastic, chat. Use billboards. This one's going to wake up on us, though, so I'm pretty sure these guys drop torpor like a champ, right?
We have berries.
Yeah, I put berries on it. We're going to need narcos.
That's what I'm... narco berries.
Ah, okay. Morellatops, Gallimimus. Yeah, it's already dropping quite a bit. I think we all have to harvest up some berries here. I don't think I could deal with that kind of stress. Really, Draco? It's so much fun, mate. It's just a challenge, just for the fun of it. If you do exclamation point extinct, you'll see the ones that we've failed on so far. Using any mods? Yeah, we have N+, we've got stacking mod, and we've got, what's the other? Oh, castles and keeps, I think, for building.
Nope, we do not.
Oh, no?
Levels, equalize levels.
Oh, equalize levels. There you go. So we're just using some basic quality of life mods. Is this even the desert yet? We're on the edge of the desert. We're on the edge of the desert.
And this is what happens.
And this is it. This is why, as I said, chat, we have to be prepared to tame a lot of stuff when we leave house. I thought raptors were on the list. No, so we do have, between the group of us, we have 10 vetoes. So if we see a level that's absolutely terrible, or we accidentally kill something, we can veto it and come back around. And the raptor was one of those, because we wanted a raptor. We had to have a raptor. There we go. Okay, let's get these. Oh, keep any silk you find as well. We'll take that back to make some desert gear.
Do you think we'll be needing any sand things?
Are you gonna do any adobe building, Bing?
At this stage, no. I mean, it'd make some cool accents, but nah, I think I'm just gonna stick with stone and greenhouse.
Okay. Heck, Titan boas, I hate those things. Yeah, I mean, technically we could have said that we didn't have to lose that one because we didn't have eggs. We didn't have fertilized eggs, but we just went, forget it. We're just going to kill a Titan boa and call it a day.
Yeah.
You listen to this, just saw a job posting requirements, must 10 to 10, 7 days a week, $12 an hour. Yeah, Tricky. See what I mean about unreasonable expectations? It's absolutely ridiculous. Like, that's just
Kai,
stupid.
did you see the name of the Jaboa?
I did not. Did you name it, Fred? It is called Bing.
Yay!
Seems
I'm a
about right.
Jaboa.
You are a Jaboa. Great idea to billboard something stuck already. Love that idea. Can't wait to try it. Oh, Mutee. If Ark works in your favor at any point, you've got to take advantage of that, mate. It very rarely happens. Normally, Ark works distinctly against us all. But the billboard is a trick that I learnt during my speedrunning attempts, and it's a super useful trick. So I highly recommend you try the billboard trick if you haven't. Okay. Morella Tops is looking good. So basically tonight we're going to clear the desert, chat. We're going to tame up everything that we can. We're going to get some resources out here. And Bing's building the base. We need more. The Gallimimus is almost awake.
No, it's not. It's going up.
Oh, it's going up? Okay, I'm going to grab these ones that I just put on the Morella Tops. It doesn't really need them. Yeah, this guy will be fine. It's 200 on him.
Right
$12 an hour is ridiculous. Magic guy, if you need more emojis or anything, I'm an artist, including digital. I'd be happy to do something. Tricky, I will definitely hit you up on that. I've been using Fiverr. I found some artists I really like, especially that have made all my current emotes. But I really want to redo my scenes and my transitions and stuff. So maybe we should have a chat about that. It's about time I upgraded that stuff. You speedrun, what's your best time? I've only speedrun the Island Pig Lord, and currently I have the 8th fastest time in the world. It was 3 hours and 50 minutes, I think, to beat the Overseer. I reckon I can kill an hour off that time, though. I made a couple of key mistakes. A couple of very obvious mistakes. Because it takes time, effort, and skill. Speedrunning was a ton of fun. It was something, again, like, it was one of those challenges someone came into the stream and mentioned. They were like, oh, you should try this. Have you ever heard about this? And I hadn't. So I looked it up and I'm like, this looks a lot of fun. My speedrun attempt is on my YouTube. For anyone that wants to see any of my old challenges or my speedrun attempt or any of that stuff, it's all on the YouTube, guys. I don't put as much on there as I should, but there are some stuff on there if you're interested. What part of the desert you're in? I just thought of something else that lives in the desert. We are right here, Beard, right on the edge of the desert. Which is shown, all of which you have shown from the RB on the stream. Ha, thanks, Big. What is your rules of speedrun? They're not my rules, Mutee. If you're going to speedrun and you want to lodge a time, there is a speedrun community, and there are very specific requirements that you have to, like, the settings for everything are very specific. I think you guys have been doing well on the hardcore. The hardcore challenge has been going great. Sorry, do you guys want me to mute while I'm chatting? We're just banging away here.
Good.
Okay, cool.
No.
Yeah, the hardcore challenge on Sundays, guys, has been super fun. Scorched Earth was definitely a tough map to pick that on. But I think it was worth it. It was a ton of fun so far, and we're getting there. What would you say most regretted getting an extinct on? I was really disappointed that I didn't get the Ichthy. I actually managed to bowler the Ichthy out of the air, and then I was trying to punch it out so I didn't do too much damage, so I didn't use an arrow or anything, and it wasn't, we needed darts. We didn't have darts at the time, so I kind of regret that, because Ichthys are a pain, but I kind of wanted to tame one. I ran my own art business, mainly watercolors and sticker designs. Oh, that's cool, Tricky. I'm lucky I could beat the Overseer in 1 hour minimum. Wow, Pig Lord. On what settings, mate? That's insane. Quite a bit of everything, much more sculpting, acrylics. Draco, welcome to the Whelp Ranks, mate. Do you have a YouTube channel? Yes! Exclamation point YouTube. That's what I was just saying. A lot of my old adventures are up on the YouTube, guys. Up on the YouTubes.
I'm in those old adventures though. There's a really good Man vs Wild challenge where I just cause chaos.
Exactly.
That's right.
I used to call a lot of my challenges Man vs Wild. That's where we started, chat. Man vs Wild, which was always on Ragnarok, and get from point A to point B with some kind of restrictions. And one of those restrictions was Bing. That was a fun challenge. Can you do cats? Type in chat to participate in the upcoming Battle Royale. Okay, the Morellatops is coming along nicely. It's all good. Can love cats. Oh, tricky. If you think you can do it, I'll send you pictures of my kitties. If you think you can do emotes any better. I was actually pretty happy with the ones the person sent me. Although the cats look a little more different than those emotes, I think. I enjoy a good challenge. Excellent, Big Lord. My sweet Juniper passed away 2 weeks ago. I've been thinking about having something made, painted to remind me of her. Yes. Yes, we need to get a memoriam. In memoriam for Dudsy. Okay, this Gallimimus has taken its sweet time. But hey, I'm impressed we got the Gallimimus. I've never tamed one before because they run so quickly away.
I think I've tamed one.
Yeah, I think we tamed
because
one,
it's
but
fun.
it was like a situation like this. It was trapped.
Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah, I managed to tame one because it was glitched. It was fun.
yeah, gotta take advantage of
Oh,
those
yeah.
moments. Just
And
dumping
then,
boxes of
I
nonsense on
spent
top of
ages
it.
running around on it. It was great.
Have you ever wanted to punch your computer and remembered how expensive it is? Yes. That's
Yes.
why I try not to play first-person shooters anymore.
Yep.
Because I get very frustrated.
That's
why I
why I
don't
stopped
do
playing
PvP.
Apex.
Oh, yeah. See, first-person shooters. I'm way too competitive. Even though I know I'm terrible, I expect to win. It's a terrible combination. Gil cheats? Yeah, Gil does cheat. Did he just win the Battle Royale? Just DM me pictures of your cat. I can jump into some sketches. Awesome, Tricky. We'll have to chat. I'll reach out to you on the Discord. Do you want it to any Ark YouTubers? No, I don't. I don't watch YouTube. Pretty much, I have a full-time job as well as this Big Lord, so I work full-time. I do stream part-time. I kind of look after my missus and my family part of the time and help out. So I don't have a lot of spare time to be I don't remember the last TV show I watched. Actually, that's a lie. I binge watched The Witcher season 2 because I'm on holiday right now. But yeah, I don't watch much YouTube at all. I'll watch some Twitch now. Some of my favorite Twitch streamers like Vadams and Zeb and Wolfie's a great guy. But yeah, don't watch any YouTube. I got good and bad news. I don't know what.
What are we
to do.
taming?
I just found a rare mushroom from these bushes.
Do we
Fun
have
time.
enough to tame one?
We don't have enough to tame one, but if we can, have you guys not found any? I don't know what bush gave it to me, but
I don't think so.
I got one.
No,
It's
I
super
didn't.
weird that I would get one rare mushroom. I haven't. Was it maybe one of those other special flowers? Maybe it was one of those. These yellow flowers, maybe. That's why I don't play competitive. Plus, I feel playing competitive makes it less fun. Yeah, you gotta have a balance. Is it these things? No. How did we get a rare flower just then? I got one rare mushroom. What?
You get a flower or a mushroom?
I got a mushroom. Wait a minute. I got one rare mushroom out of all of this. Been harvesting bushes for the last however long. Found one rare mushroom. The Witcher is awesome. I love those. It's one of my favorite RPGs as well. Rocket League makes me want to take a baseball bat to my PS4. All right, gonna ball up this Morellatops. Oh, never mind. Beat me to it.
Oh, God, my bad.
Oh yes, I can pick up. No, that's all good. It's totally fine as long as we got it.
You on the other side?
Sure. Unless you want to hold some signs.
Your Pelagornis can be able to hold all those signs?
Probably not. I'm definitely gonna have to throw a bunch of what I'm carrying on top of something else.
RG has a lot.
Something from you. Busy life? That's life when you get older, pig. You fill up the time, mate. Yes, Tricky's in my Discord. Dudsy, you guys should be able to connect on there. Get rare mushrooms from purple flower bushes. Okay. That's the ones
Those
I
rare
look
flowers.
for silk. The purple flowers give silk. Oh, there's an Ovis. What do we need to tame an Ovis?
Okay.
Damn.
Sweet cake.
Okay, yeah. We don't have sweet cake yet. Not until Bing gets the
Ooh.
thingies up, chat. So we
But
can't.
it's a 150.
Oh, excuse me. No Ovis yet. What was that, mate?
But it's a 150.
It is a 150. If we had the cake, that would have been epic, but we don't have any cake.
Use 'em. Just remember where it
Okay.
is.
I'm getting no rare. I've got one rare mushroom, chat. If we can get like a pack of 5, then we can tame a kangaroo. Keep running out of water. I'm gonna go dunk my head in the water again. It's the only way I can drink now. Dunking my head in the water. And the main actor is a gamer. Yeah, everyone loves Henry Cavill. He's just such a nice bloke, isn't he? I wish I could be a YouTuber or streamer. Can't keep up with the schedule for life of me. I'm very... Draco, mate. It does. I mean, I love it. But you've got to... It takes time. It takes time. It takes effort. I mean, even for me, I don't put in enough effort in updating things and cutting the videos. Like, my YouTube is so far behind. A kangaroo? A kangaroo what?
I can't get you.
This is redonkulous. Where are all of the things? Gonna lurk until I pass out. Good night, Kai and fellow dragons. Night, Sappho. Take it easy. I'm hoping to start streaming on Twitch soon once my new PC comes. Okay.
Have you told Dana she's my favorite yet today?
Not today. I usually wait till after stream.
Oh, you should tell her right now.
Plant species Y seed. There's something that we tame with a plant species Y seed, isn't there?
The boas.
Jaboas. Oh, really?
Yeah, but we already have them.
Oh, we've already got one. Okay. You know what, chat? I don't think we saw that rare. That rare mushroom didn't exist. At this
I
point,
see
it's
it.
getting
But
ridiculous.
we only have one, so
We have
we
one.
still
If
can't tame it.
I could get... Yeah, we can't tame it. We don't have the stuff to tame it. Alright. Where's my Pelagornis? How heavy are you, buddy? I am too heavy for you. Well too heavy for you. Okay. Okay, we're going to chuck some stuff on here. You can have some billboard traps, some fiber, some berries, some narcos. Just going to put everything on this thing for now. Okay. Hey, Kai and chat, how's it going? Going good, Skippy. Look, we got a Gallimimus. And we got a Morellatops and a Jaboa. We are
Nanny
the
keeps
dragon.
flinching like I'm about to beat him.
Yes, Draco,
I'd
we
be
are
scared of that
dragons.
too.
Have you not seen my logo? Everything about me, everything about us is dragons. We have whelps when you join and your followers, and then dragon subs. Oh, I'm freezing. Interesting. And I'm still free. Oh no, now I'm not freezing. Okay. Still rare flowers from beaver dams around. Yeah, the problem, Muti, remember, like, as you just saw, we landed here. All we did, landed right here on the edge of the desert, and we already had to stop and tame a million things. So the idea of going to the beaver dams might be a little tough.
Yeah.
I'm with my people. You're in the right place, Draco. Alright, do we have any cooked meat?
I have some, but none
I've only
on
got
the
berries
fire.
on me, and they really don't work as well as I would have liked. Yeah, let's cook some meat while we're standing here and try not to freeze to death.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna take 3 more steps into the desert and find more things to tame.
Oh yeah.
Gonna go to sleep. Hopefully see you soon. Next stream. Not a problem, Pig. If you do ! schedule, you'll get my regular schedule. And I'm doing a few bonus streams this week because I have the week off work. So you can check me out anytime that I'm on, buddy. And if you keep the notifications turned on, then you'll also get a bump whenever I go live. Okay. Want to know about my name? Draco, Lord of Dragons? Oh, please do. Do you have a story beyond that? Is it a D&D story? It sounds like a D&D story. Just ate like 600 berries and my food is like not going up at all.
I'll give you half of my meat.
thought berries in large quantities worked.
It
Thank
does.
you.
It just goes really slowly.
Ah. Alright, we're cooking some more meat while it's nighttime anyway. Okay. Pretty sure we can now... Yeah, I can now ride this sucker. Perfect. I left my traps and stuff on Gryffindor if we end up needing those. We would love you aboard, Tricky. 100%. I get my PC to play Ark with you? Oh, Tricky, of course. So as I said, that's my challenge servers are often, I throw out an invite to people and see who's keen. So the hardcore is Dudsy and Tarzan and Panther. This one is Bing, Pocket and Fang. But the general servers that Fang runs for us, those are open to subs who are or followers, long-term followers who are who contact me and show them to be good people in the Discord.
Ready to go?
All right, let's do it. I don't know where we think we're gonna fly. We're gonna take like 12 beats of the wing and we're gonna see something else. All right, let's see what we see, chat. There is actually off to the right here. There's a we didn't bring one, but there's an oil
Hi.
pump node. What'd you see? What'd you see?
I seen your best friends.
Oh God, is there a terror bird around
Yay.
here?
There's a
Time to kill a bird!
Kill it! Kill it!
No,
Kill
Kai,
it.
you stay away. You stay away.
Kill it, chat!
Oh.
Hashtag kill all terror birds! Kill the birds! Where are they? I don't even see them. I see a raptor.
Good, keep it that way.
Oh, you're all the way in the desert over there. Oh my God.
Yep.
So there's a really pretty one.
Stop calling my dragons lizards, Nick. Alright, well, if you see one, and you guys want to tame it, I'm not participating in this tame.
Grab one. I think you can pick them up with the RG.
Yeah, you can. You can pick it up and just hold it with the RG while we dart it from underneath as well.
True.
That's a cheeky way to do it.
Yeah, drag it back to the beach.
There's a...
Yeah.
yeah, drag it back to the beach so we only have to deal with one of them. There's a moth right there. Can I shoot from the back of this guy? Can't. Oh, you can shoot from the back of the griffin.
Yeah. Where's,
You can
where's
chase
the
the
moth?
moth. There's a green moth right here. Oh,
It was here.
it's about to get killed by terror birds.
Run, moth.
Go, Mothra! Oh, it's flying back towards the terror birds. You stupid dino. Alright, Fang, I'll let you take the moth. Hopefully you
Yep.
can knock it out, buddy. Good luck to you.
I doubt
Alright,
it.
Fang, Bing, where'd you put the... Where you going with that terror bird?
Somewhere away from other dinos.
Over back here where we were on this point's probably the safest so we don't see 12 other things and have to tame them. Hey, Backpack killed something. He killed a bug. Good job, Backpack. Uh-oh, Pegamastex. Pegamastex. Nick talking smack. Nick's always talking smack. Death to the terror birds. Have a good night, everyone. Night, Dudsy.
Are you gonna shoot it?
Oh yeah. Hold still.
He might actually shoot it.
Can you hold your dino still for me? If you press X, you should stop flying. You should be able to come to a dead stop. There you go. Otherwise, I'm not sure if I'm going to hit you or the terror bird. I'm not getting numbers, so I'm not sure if I'm hitting the terror bird. Is the torpor going up on your RG there?
No.
Okay, good, good. Hold still. I don't know if I can track it while you're holding it. I've seen someone do this before with a wyvern though.
Yeah, now you're getting the RG.
Okay. Really? There are darts sticking out of that thing. Alright. Tell you what, drop the terror bird. And then we'll deal with it. Alright. I can bowler it. At least we can bowler the sucker. You got a bowler on you? Alright. There you go. You got darts for it?
It's a 140.
Alright. What is your biggest goal for your Twitch channel? To have a good time. Tricky. I mean, well, that's an idealistic answer. The biggest goal, if I'm totally honest, Tricky, is to get the Twitch channel to a point where it's earning enough that my fiance doesn't have to work. For those that have been in the channel for long enough, you'll know that my missus has chronic fatigue syndrome, which means that her life is quite challenging sometimes, and she can't do a lot, but she's still working part-time. So if we could get to the point where she doesn't have to work, that would be my ideal goal. You have
Any
got a
more
bowler
bowlers?
for it? I have more bowlers. If it can just hold still. Oh, what? Where did that? Okay,
If if I ever won the lotto, I would pay for Dana to live.
Come
a
here,
life
you. Oh, whoa,
She's
whoa,
my favorite.
Griffin, go away. Ah, come here, you silly terror bird. I think there's a raptor. Oh yeah, Pocket's got it.
It's on me.
Alright. I'm trying to tame your terror bird. But yes, that would be my goal, Tricky, if I'm totally honest about it all. Alright, terror bird's out. Are you okay there? Oh, come on. Oh, for the love of God! Hold still, Pocket! There you go.
Compute says no.
That was nearly my life.
Oh, wow. Look at this Jaboa. Oh, that's so pretty. The purple and the green. Love that. Okay, your terror bird's here. You're going to need to feed it a ton of narco to keep it knocked out. I put raw meat on it. And I've lost my bird and stuff. This is not ideal. Losing a bird in the desert. I don't even know where I ran after that thing. I was just chasing the stupid thing. Okay. Where is... There's Nigel. Okay. Don't really want to leave Nigel on his own out in the desert. I didn't tame a terror bird, Nick. Pink, I just knocked it out. Whatever happens after this point is up to these guys.
Can you get the RG?
Where is it? Trying to find it for you. Wasn't it on... Oh, there it is. Okay, bringing the RG back. I think it has some narco on it. Are you alright, Fang? Did you end up getting that moth?
Still trying to knock it out.
Okay. It's a Christmas Jabar, isn't it? Maybe, Tricky. I don't think purple was a Christmas color, though. If it was red and green, I would say it was a Christmas one.
Nah, it's a Christmas one. Because otherwise,
Okay.
Jabars
The green and
have
purple. Love the green and purple. Aren't the terror birds effective known as party chickens? That's a Christmas Jabar. Right, Savory. Chat, you got your avatars ready for the next Battle Royale. I meant to type get. I think I had a stroke. It's alright, Gil. Just a mini stroke. You'll be okay. Alright. Have you got narcos?
Yeah, I got a little bit.
Alright. Cool. Oh, and you got Prime. Alright, you tame up that terror. I mean, it is a decent level. I'll give you that. And it's bright red.
What level is
I'm
it?
not going to accidentally bite it.
It's a 140.
Ooh. So is the moth.
Oh, nice.
Give me my
Kai, can you
kitties.
make the cats cosplay as Jaboas? Are you familiar with cats, Nick? Have you ever tried to dress a cat? Go away.
Give me my kitties.
Alright. Let me go find a kitty. Well, one of them's asleep up there, and I'm not climbing up there to get him. He'll claw me, so I'm gonna go get the big guy for you. While these guys are taming stuff. Alright, I'll be back
you
with
should
the
have
kitty
your
cat in a
kitty
second,
cam
chat.
on.
I could. Do you really want to look at a sleeping cat, though?
Yes.
Yeah, who doesn't want to look at sleeping cat?
All right, that can be your kitty cam. I will move the exercise cam.
No, I want to see both of them. Dang it, Kai.
It's only for one kitty cam is for one cat only.
All right, let me see if I can do this. Gonna add this. Gonna add this. There we go, chat. There he is. There's my little guy. Gonna squish him up here in the top.
So cute.
There you go. Kitty cam for all. We would love to look at a sleeping cat. Well, there you go. Gil coming in with a gifted sub to Rose. Thank you for that, Gil. Appreciate it. And Rose, welcome to the Dragon Ranks. Almost ready for boss run. Just need 2 more artifacts. Nice, Skippy. Alright, there we go. We got a kitty on screen now. Pretty kitty. And Tricky coming in with the Battle Royale win. 500 G's. Alright, how's this party chicken going?
Just over halfway. Have
Need any
you got
help,
any
Fang?
balls on you?
I got plenty of balls on me here.
That's what he said.
There's a stack on the Pelagornis if you want to take them.
I won't say what I was gonna say.
Yes, you keep that thought to yourself. We'll insinuate a
No.
joke. Where did you end up, Fang?
I think I'm just across from you guys.
Oh, there you are.
On this little island.
Oh, I see you built your classic little thatch trap around
Yep.
something. I love it. What does it mean if I win 500 gold? Oh, so with the avatars, there's a number of things you can do. You can oh god, what happened to the camera? 1 second.
Yeah.
The camera just stopped. You can jump, you can fart, you can hug. But one of the biggest things you can do, why is that not working?
Bag of weed, oh, everything is better with a bag of weed. No, you don't need nothing, you don't need speed, because everything is better with a bag of weed.
Okay, I'm gonna have to reset that cam here, chat. 1 second. For some reason, the USB cam just died. But yes, with the money, you can mainly throw bombs at people. Okay, yeah, no, that's not working. Why are you not working? The USB cam is having a fit. Try and figure this out. Oh. Alright, buddy. If I mess around with this too much, he's gonna move, chat. That's the problem. Because he's gonna get excited that things are happening. Okay, let's try this. Ha! Okay, let's try this again. See if it works this time. Is that big enough, chat? Alright, there we go. It's back. Oh, you're bombing me? What did I do? I love every time Fangs tames something, I find a thatch box out there guarding it. He's the most impressed. I love it.
Yeah.
He's so organized with his taming. Refuses to let something come up and eat him, or for the thing to escape. Builds a thatch box around it every time. It's great.
It's effective. It works.
Oh, look at that. He even turned to the camera, chat. Oh my god.
He knows.
Oh, he knows. He knows when he's on camera. Look at that adorable face. Look at him. Admire my cat.
I love it so much. I just want to squish him.
Tent also works on the moth. Yes, I have heard that before, Skippy. In fact, I've used that before. Alright, where'd you go, Pocket? I've lost you.
I'm with
Oh,
Fang.
you're gone. Oh, you got the terror bird already?
I actually used the tent to trap the mouse, so I keep shooting it.
Ah, nice.
Look, Fang, look.
Can you boop the cat? No.
Kill it?
I'm not booping the cat, Draco.
No, leave it alone.
Oh,
It looks like he just wants to sleep. He is sleeping.
look at diary.
Alright. So we got a moth, we got a terror bird.
Cool looking.
I'm gonna get a little bit of energy and
There's
then
a
go
terror bird.
exploring.
Look, Kai. I got a terror bird.
You do have a terror bird.
Oh, I know, you
Congrats.
did kill it.
Congrats. I see your terror bird.
Come and show my terror bird to the chat.
Oh, everyone, can everyone see Pocket's terror? Pocket's terror bird named Kai.
I love it.
Everyone loves kitty cats, Nick. I'm not booping the cat, you monsters.
Don't boop the cat.
Boop the other cats.
You can boop your own cats. My kitty's trying to rest.
Boop Dana.
Not doing that either. What are you, insane?
Can't do that on cam.
It's a family-friendly stream. Alright, we need weight, we need energy. Come on, Nigel, would you get some more stats up, mate? Okay, all of this is pretty useless. Okay.
I just found
Alright.
a vote.
Oh, yeah, vulture. Nice. Let's get him. Have you got some spoiled meat? I put all my spoiled meat on something else. Got any on the bird here?
I'm just gonna kill this raptor before it kills our vulture.
If it dies before we even touch it, it's out of our control. That was well-established pre-rules. I'm gonna go back to the griffin and get the spoiled
Griffin's
meat.
at the drop.
Yeah, coming back.
Up to the
So,
drop.
this is a Wendy's. So do I, although I just like
Yeah,
arrogant
we were-
tomcats. He knows better. I thought it was a pretty sexy looking terror bird too, if you ask me, Gil. The name just gives it a little bit of flair. Can I
Did
hug
tech
Dana?
dinos go separate to normal dinos?
I was thinking no.
Yes, if you do exclamation point hug, space, and then the name of a
well, I'm just
person,
gonna
you can
kill
hug
the
them.
separate first so we can have it.
Yes, tech raptors are raptors, unfortunately. There is my vulture, though. Here's our vulture. Oh, he's got a green head.
Perfect.
You want me to tent it so it can't get away?
If you got a tent, sure.
Yeah. Oh, man. Yeah. Okay, moving. And now it's too high.
Well, I can track it now because I fed it once. As long as no one, don't kill anything around it or it will aggro. Vultures are pretty easy to tame if you've never tamed one, chat. You just have to follow it and feed it spoiled meat.
Boom.
Nice. Well done. But if you have any dead animals near it, they will aggro. Oh, there's your dung beetle. Straight out into the desert over there if someone wants to grab the poop and go do the dung beetle thing.
I can watch the vulture. Poop is on the griffin.
Have you got
Yeah,
more
that's
spoiled meat?
Griffin.
Yeah, I got spoiled meat.
Okay, cool.
How much greenhouse space do we need right now?
At least one of each thing would be. Well, I mean, really all we need is the 4 ones that we can't
Yeah.
get from the dinos. So we need carrots, potatoes, corn, and whatever the other one is.
A narcoberry
Lemon.
plot would be nice too.
Dung beetle
Like
is
you.
140.
Nice.
Boo.
Love it. We're getting lucky on the desert dinos, chat. I challenge you to an Agni. What's an Agni, Draco? Nuzlocke, hey Lordian, good to see you, mate. I tamed a very Christmas terror bird to add to my rogues gallery. Nice, beard. It's a dragon showdown.
And
okay,
I found
go
our
for it.
scorpion.
Okay, I'm on my way for the scorpion.
I'm coming.
I'll do the scorpion. If you've got the you got the dung beetle, you've got the vulture. Look at this teamwork here. Pretty sure I can bowler a scorpion, can't I?
Yeah. We can bowler a scorpion.
I should know this after the Scorpion King Man vs. Wild. Come here, buddy. Trying to get away from that centipede. It's a 55. Okay.
Have you finished with the team?
Should we use darts on this? They tend to be notoriously low on health.
What?
Yeah, but it's just that darts are. Oh. Centipede's
Yeah,
coming.
watch out for that scorpion. Alright. That centipede, I mean.
I'll lure it away.
Alright.
No, it's going towards you.
Oh, God! You said you were luring!
I was, and then it stopped paying attention to me.
What kind of luring is that? Worst luring ever.
Not up to me, it stopped paying attention to me.
Worst lure ever. Can you find the big deathworm thing? If we see one, maybe. But, I mean, we'd prefer not to see one, in all honesty. Alright, so we got a vulture, we're getting a dung beetle, we got a scorpion on the go here. Not a very good scorpion, but let's be honest, we're not going to be using a scorpion for much. The
No,
anthro
scorpion
doesn't
is
count
good.
as a loss because we don't have the capacity to tame it yet. So we still... In Avatar and Agni Kai is a duel between firebenders. Oh, okay. I did not know that. If we see one tricky, I'll show it to you. I don't know if they're actually in this desert, though. Like, I just honestly don't know if they're in the desert.
Oh, it's a big desert. They might be.
I don't want to try to tame that yet. Hey, if I had... All we need is Gilly, Bug Spray, and... well, realistically, Gilly and Bug Spray are bonuses. What we need is the broth. And to get the broth, we need a bunch of things. So that's going to take a while. Alright.
I'm a moth.
So we got a moth. We got that. Cool. Cool. Love it. I've never seen the big deathworm, so I'm highly curious. Alright, tricky. Well, if we don't find it tonight, I can show you some of them tomorrow if you want. Tomorrow on my bonus stream, I'm thinking of going back to Ragnarok on our regular servers, because I have about 600 eggs to hatch. And I can go fuck...
Whoops.
Deal. Let's try not to break any... or something I can pick it up, then drop it in water. That's what I fight Zuko got his Scar is called. He had an Agni Kai. Oh, okay. What time for Central tomorrow? I'm in Wisconsin. So I've been doing an 8 a.m. start and just doing a couple of hours in the morning since I'm off work this week. And Dana's sleeping anyway.
8 a.m. Pacific time.
Yeah.
So whatever that is in your
Pacific
time zone.
time. So Central would be 2 hours off that. So 10 a.m. your time. I've been getting on. How's this guy going? Aha! I'm going classic. Going classic with our scorpion chat. Well, I'm overheating here. Need to get some gilly on the go, which means we need to find and kill some mantises. We got all the other stuff for it. I can make us gilly as soon as we can get that. Okay, so we have a scorpion now. We got a moth. We've tamed almost everything we found here. We haven't been able to tame a kanga. The centipede we don't have the capacity to tame yet. Christmas gacha we can't tame. Indiana here, they tend to be late normally, but this week it's early. Yeah, so it's only this week because I have the week off work. I've been doing some earlier streams just because I'm awake anyway. And Dana's sleeping, catching up on some rest. So it's a good time for me to hang out with you guys. Gilclips 1-5 from the jump game. I've always been a bug Avatar fan. A big Avatar fan. The moderator keeps taking my fivers. Cheaters, aren't they, Silver? All of them. Okay. Really need to find... Oh, here we go. Over here. Oh, there's a horse.
Oh.
I see a
Two.
horse.
Where do we want our
And,
points and our Anki?
well, probably
Not Anki, Joey.
wait, and
Found some mantises. I'm gonna go
weapon.
kill them.
yeah, kill the mantises. We'll get the poly and make some armor. Horse. Can we do the horse without carrots?
You can do it with berries.
Berries. All right.
It just
Takes
takes a lot
but you
longer.
can.
Here you go. Now hold still for a sec. Let me grab some berries off you.
Oh, sure.
Oh, have you got them?
I don't
What
have any
happened to all
berries.
our medjos?
All my berries that I gathered are on the moth.
Oh. Oh, where's the moth? Oh, it's back over there. Okay, never mind.
Wait,
Do you have
wait,
any medjos on your pocket?
Yep, on the griffin.
Oh, perfect. Thank you. All right. Do you guys want... If you... Yeah, actually. Oh, yeah. Oh, here. Which one? White or black? Before I look at the levels.
I think we saw the white one first, but you can go...
There's pure black
I
or
like,
there's white with black stripes?
I like the white one better.
Like the white one better? Ah, darn it. It aggroed on the griffin. Alright, it's going to run away now. So it means I got to follow it. Alright, I'm going to try and follow this guy. If you can look after my Pelagonus, and hopefully I won't get killed running into the desert. Hey, horsey, calm down, buddy. Calm down. I'm just here to be friends. I promise. Promise, I'm just here to be friends. I just want to... Oh, there's a terror bird. Oh, that's a really cool looking terror bird. Hashtag kill all terror birds.
Except the one that we got. Keep that one alive.
Except Kai. I'm not allowed to kill Kai. I challenge you to tame red echoes only. Well, you can't change the current challenge, Tricky. We don't have a choice. Aha! Alright. Taming 2%. This is gonna take a while. Alright. I could end up anywhere, chat. We're just gonna run on this horse for a while. If it's 1% per berry, this is gonna take me a while. If someone could follow and potentially defend me.
Yeah, I'm keeping you tracked.
Alright. Because he is just running away. Oh, that's a nice kangaroo. Yep, 1% per berry. This is gonna take a while.
You have enough berries?
I do. I have 2,000 berries. I only need 100, theoretically. I would be happy to donate my channel points to Lady Dana. I can always get more. She doesn't need them. She's got plenty of channel points. Hashtag kill all terror birds except Kai. Bareback, right? Exactly. We're off on a thing. And I'm just gonna look at... I can't even change my camera angle, so I'm wherever I am. Just riding this horse around. 1% tame at a time. What level? I think it was an 85, Tricky. There's like 4 pigs here. To your right there, whoever's on the RG.
Oh.
Yeah, and there's thorny dragons won't bother me. The pigs are worse. Alright, 6% tamed. Look at me go. Don't go into the desert. I'll overheat and die.
Do we have a pig?
We don't have a pig.
Okay. I have one that's still alive.
Oh, good. Thank God. Yeah, we don't have a date on yet. That's the first one we've seen, mate. You gotta tame it.
Does someone want to make a box for me to drop this in?
I'm busy.
Yeah. Fuck it.
Riding a horse through the desert bareback naked. Yeah.
Do we have
that's what we
any
do.
acro picture? We have one of those, don't we?
Have what, sorry?
The Echihedroprix.
Archaeopteryx?
Yeah.
What?
No, we do not.
Okay, good thing I knocked it out then.
Oh,
Okay.
oh, the bird?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, we don't have one of them yet.
If you have chitin, you can tame one. We should have a bunch of chitin on us.
There should be some chitin around. You guys just killed mantises, so there should definitely be chitin around.
Yep.
I've definitely
Wow.
got chitin. I've been killing scorpions.
I am 8% there, chat. If exercise could be redeemed more frequently, I could make him suffer. Well, hey, you can redeem exercise every 15 minutes. If you guys really wanted to. I mean, that's pretty close together. My horse is going swimming. This is not ideal. Buddy, you're not a swimmer. I'm gonna get murdered by a shark out here, chat.
Don't
What
look
the
at the shark while it's murdering you, otherwise we'll have to tame it.
Come on! Since when does a horse run into the water?
Eh.
You have a
Quite
whole
regularly.
desert.
What?
Oh, and I fell off the horse because he's too deep in the water now. You're a stupid animal. And now he's swimming on the bottom of the ocean. What just happened? Dana, you'll have to hold out on that exercise. I'm trying to tame a horse right now.
Dana, you're my favorite.
Come on, you stupid horse. Oh, and it's losing taming. Oh my god. Really? That's Ark 101 right there. Bloody run into the water. Come on, it's gonna lose all taming efficiency. Wow. Wow. That could not have been more stupid. Running into the water. Okay. Just chasing a horse through the desert again. Into terror birds and morella tops.
A horse with no name.
Sigh. Where's my... We need to tame it, chat. Otherwise, I'm gonna lose the ability. Can't believe it went into the water. That's so frustrating. Should be able to trap it and then ride it. I didn't think you could do that, Waylon.
Nah, it doesn't
you-
work.
Yeah, I think they have to run free. There's a thorny dragon. Yeah. Jamming out to Kai's playlist and watching you stream full head bob going and singing here. Nice, Tricky. Alright, let's get back on this guy. Oh, come on! Taming a horse without carrots sucks, chat.
Yep.
Any way to trap a horse? No, Muti, they need to run as part of the tame. You have to sneak up on it and get on its back. And then you have to ride it around. Make sure... Get carrots. Carrots or kibble. One of the kibbles is the best one. I'm pretty sure. Unfortunately, this Muppet has run deep into the bloody desert here. And by the time I get to him, he's going to have lost all his tames. So we're going to be back to starting this again. Nova broke a new toy. No bad. Tame tracker. Yeah, it's lost all its stuff. But at least we know where it is. Feel so bad for you, Kai. Alright, well, I have to start fresh. So I might go and do... I'm going to go back and get a bird and put it on follow. I'll go back and get my Pelagonus, and I'll do this exercise. Since we have to start again anyway, chat. I used to do it, but could have been changed. Yeah, I'm not sure, but I've always been told you can't trap them.
If the trap is large enough, it might work. Still run around.
Yeah, maybe.
But
if you have like a pretty big box, maybe.
they also have to not be aggroed, which is really difficult to trap them.
Yeah. So you have to build like a pretty big box around them. Billboard pen? Maybe. Like a really large billboard pen. Alright, I need to get some water so I don't die, and then I will get your exercise. What do you want, Dana? Push-ups, sit-ups, or squats?
Burpees.
Not a choice. Mine a 3x3 trap and it worked. Interesting, Lordy Ann. I mean, I could be wrong. I could be wrong. It has been known to happen.
No, I think if Bing wants burpees, then she must do the burpees with you.
Didn't even the last 8 hours. What didn't? Oh, the new toy. I did 2x2, dropped it in, let it calm down, and then got on it. Wow. Okay. Maybe. I mean, we could try. So you got the pig. Have we got a thorny yet? Because I see 2 thornies, and I may have to tame one of them.
Oh no.
No, we don't have thornies yet.
Okay, well, the horse is on tracker, so let me do these sit-ups, and then we've got 2 thornies sitting right here next to me. Alright, here we go. Oh, I can't. I mean, unless you trust me, we have a kitty cam up. I don't have a camera. I'll do them anyway. You'll have to trust me. 1, 2,
Dana,
3,
go double check.
4, 5,
No, that'll be too much.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, that hurts, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Ah, all this movement made the cat move. Ah, you brought this on yourselves, chat. Alright.
Pig's down.
I know you're not going to do them, Kai. Oh, excuse me. Questioning. Questioning me, really? We've been together for how long and you say I'm not going to stick to my word?
Yeah, no, well, that gives us confidence in here.
I know, right? That's my fiance saying that I'm gonna lie. How many sit-ups can you do in one set? Well, that 30 is pretty much at the top of what I'm capable of doing right now, Tricky. I call shenanigans. Sure you do, Flish. Hey, Pickles. I meant the
Hi, Flish.
burpees.
Hi, Pickles.
Oh. Okay, left or right, chat? Left or right? Both of these thornies look exactly the same, so...
Dang, where are you?
Me?
Bang, down along the beach, Tamer. He was chasing me on the horse and found a date on.
Yeah, I'm by the Daedon that's on the taming list.
Okay,
Hydrate?
did you your horse?
I don't have anything to hydrate with. Give
you
me a second
vitamin?
here. I'll go grab something. Alright, let's
was
get a
that?
drink, and then we're doing a thorny. Yeah, buddy. Come on.
Hey, you have Prime?
Yep.
Alright, eventually we will have everything in the desert tamed, and we'll actually be able to explore.
Yeah.
Well, we had a kitty cam up. We had a kitty cam, and so I don't have that many cameras, alright? Okay, we're gonna shut that one down for now. You said left, Tricky. Alright, we're going the left one. If I can. I mean, they are close together. Who's got my billboards? I think they're on the, Nigel, can you land for a second, buddy? Okay, so the Equus is out there. We'll go get that later. We've got it tracked, so we know which one it is, chat. This is going to be rough. Let's see if we can get... Burpees, not boops. It's the safest bet. I have no idea what's going on, but I know to side with Dana. Fine. Billboards.
Oh, billboards are on me.
Yeah, they're
Okay.
on the Griffin.
Yeah, I didn't have weight on my my Pelagonus, but I'm gonna try and billboard one of these thornies because otherwise I'm gonna get murdered.
I think
Still
I'm
gonna
pretty
get
close
murdered.
to you.
What was that? Sorry.
I think I'm pretty close to you.
Okay, cool. Well, I could probably use help with these guys. I'm leaving. Nigel's just hanging out. Actually, I'm gonna leave Nigel on top of a rock, so he's less likely that someone is gonna murder him.
Leave him over by the rock with the pig. Pretty tall rock.
Oh my god, he's too heavy right now. Throw this, throw this.
I can jump.
Throw that. way too heavy. Up through this. Saved him little to no weight. Alright. Stay there, Nigel. Right there, buddy.
Oh.
Ah, I see Pocket.
Daedon's tamed.
Nice. So we got a date on. Perfect. Oh.
Right.
You're on the RG now. Okay. Alright,
Do you
Pocket.
want the billboards?
No, I actually have enough, but if you can be ready to try and, if you want to grab the Griffin and try and kill the one on the right, I'm going to try and billboard the one on the left. Okay, got him. Got no water, so I may die, but I got him. I'm loving this billboard trap, chat. It's fantastic. We got ripped off. All right, well, next time there's exercise, now that there's no cat, I'll change it back. You all picked the cat, all right? I just walked TikTok with McDonald's and now I want cheeseburger and McChicken. It's 11:25. Hey, nothing wrong with that. Love me some Mackie D's. I'm overheating, that's why. All right, he's out. Perfect. It mustn't have been a high
Do you
level
need
though.
some water?
25. Oh, that was ugly. I'm gonna need everything for this. Whoa. Hey.
You said
okay.
you need water?
I did.
Okay.
Thank you. Drink water. Perfect. Thank you very much. Just a camel appearing next to me. Do you have prime meat and stuff for this guy?
Yep.
I do.
Perfect.
Thank
All right. Thank you. Loving these traps. Unfortunately, that's a 25 thorny. Do we want to veto that? Is it worth? Do we want a high level thorny? Are they good for fighting?
Yeah,
She wasn't talking to you.
I would.
I mean, we can level them up over time. We're not going to breed, so the first level doesn't matter as much.
It does.
Oh, it
They
still
can only
does?
get about 70 levels after taming.
Oh, really? Good for
Yeah.
wood gathering? Yeah, we don't really need a wood gatherer. We've got a Theory. I'm
Yeah.
thinking about bosses. Like, we're going to have to take 20 different dinos into bosses. So do we want one of these, basically?
I
Not
think
really.
we'll need it for a boss fight.
Now that I think about it, we ran into a couple when you were chasing the horse. So that one technically wouldn't be our first one.
Okay. So
So
we're
if
going to
we-
leave this one alone?
We can
I mean, technically,
Either
we
call it-
knocked
you
this
know what
one out.
they-
We called this, so I'd have to use a veto if we wanted to get rid of it.
okay.
I think that's only fair. But if we want to try for a higher level one, we definitely can. I mean, I was just paying attention to the horse, which reminds me, I need to go back to the horse. Are we vetoing this sucker? Get a higher level one? Well, potentially higher level one.
I mean,
I'd
we
say
can't do
so.
much worse than 25.
Alright. Alright, chat. We're vetoing. That's the second veto down out of 10. We're gonna try for a higher level one.
I mean, we've already got a high level Rex and Sarko, so we've already got 2 really good ones that we don't need to waste.
We also
either
have a
of.
high level Theory. The Theory, well, it was decent. If we
Theory's
get a
alright.
high level, hopefully the first Mega Therium that we see is a good level, because that's going to be
Yeah.
necessary.
That one we're gonna want to level. We're gonna want a high level on it, so we're gonna.
God, I need more water. Did you get organic poly from? You killed some things, right? Who killed the mantises?
Oh yeah, I have.
Okay, I need to make some armor for us. I don't know about you guys, but I'm dying out here.
Yeah, I'm boiling.
Okay, I need this.
Really?
Hold up. Come back here, Griffin. Come back here. Okay, yeah. Let's get us some armor. Gilly. I'm gonna need more fiber, but that's easy enough.
There should have been like 1,000 on the Griffin. There's over here on the.
No, I dropped it.
All right, let's
Oh.
get some armor on here, chat. We gotta do more fun stuff like the Devour could be the next adventure. Better stop Tricky or be leaving us for a drive-through. Don't know what Culver's is, but I want it. Wish I could go get food. I'm out of chicken nuggets. I have some in the freezer I keep in there for when I'm feeling like nuggies. Wait, Flish's guy got the forest? I did get the forest. That could be interesting. You'd have to talk Dana into it. Alright, I'm putting sets on... there's 2 sets going on the griffin for you guys to take off.
Yep.
And then I'm going to go and chase down this horse again and try that again. Hopefully it doesn't run into the water this time. Oh, this is mainly an ice cream joint. They make some good stuff now. Okay, perfect. I need to eat before I die, but then we should be good. Okay, cool. There you go. I'm going to get Nigel and get some water and stuff, and then I'm going to go find this horsey me horse. Horsey me horse. Oh, one sec. I need to give you back this organic poly. It's surprisingly heavy, and the Pelagornis can't move with it.
I can't resist. Every time you say that, I just want to
What?
sing that bit.
What?
Every time you say the word Nigel, I just want to go, Nigel.
Okay. Sure. Yeah. 100%. Why not?
Have you ever seen him live, though?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Kevin Bloody Wilson.
Oh, no.
So worth. I saw him live twice. So good.
All right. Here's 2 more thorny dragons.
The ones on the beach?
Yeah.
Yep.
There.
Those are the ones.
Okay. Left or right? I mean, there's one chasing a Morellatops and one chilling on the beach. Which one do you want?
The full one.
Oh, come back here. You've got the traps. I'll grab them off you. You want the colored one? All right.
Mm-hmm.
Let me go. I'll go trap it up, and we'll hope that this one's a better level. Oh.
I'm at different party dragons.
Oh, it's a level 100. There you go. We're good.
Perfect.
Much better choice. Okay. Hey,
I
buddy.
have to go soon, but I'll get as much of this greenhouse done as possible for you guys before I leave.
Thanks, Ping. All right, level 100 Thorny right here. Are you? Where are you? Bang.
I'm coming up on you. I went to go pick up the moth.
Oh, okay. Is the moth tamed yet? Oh, ouch.
It is
Nice. Another fly is always good. We have one in Marion, Indiana. Right between Wayne and Indy. The nearest one to us might be Idaho. Sounds like a while away. Ah, there we go. Perfect. All right. That one's on you to tame. I'm gonna go get an Equus and try and tame the silly darn thing again. Oh. I'm gonna put these traps back on the griffin because my thingy won't fly with them. Here you go. If you want more billboards.
Oh, something's attacking things.
When I can travel again, it's absolutely going on the list. Nice. We'll have to check it out next time we're down in the States, Dana. That horse is quite a ways away. Okay, I'm going to put the pelican on follow and then come out to this. So we've got a good amount of tames out here. We do need to kill more centipedes still. Not centipedes, mantises to get the...
Yeah.
Whatchamacallums.
Bang, did you get your stuff off the griffin?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, the horse is currently running from a scorpion. Funnily enough, my Sonoma crops is doing significantly more damage than the pelican is. The Sonoma crops was throwing whatever it throws for 145 damage. It's pretty impressive, to be honest. Alright, here we go. 2% tamed, and we're off and riding again, chat. 79%, 79.8% effectiveness. Ah, okay. If you could not run into the water this time, that'd be great, buddy. That'd be great. Did you ever get that 55 stego? Yes, Lordy Ann. Definitely got the stego.
Well, the problem with the coming for a party New Zealand guild caps is our borders are still closed.
Yes. The Kiwis know how to keep dangerous people out like Australians. Just keep the borders closed. Don't you dare run into the water again.
And they
You know what?
virus.
And even though the borders are
done
closed,
it.
we've still already got our first case of Omicron.
There's a wolf chasing me.
Ooh. I'm coming.
Oh, crud, crud, crud! There's a wolf on the horse and a Daedon. And we're losing taming effectiveness on this horse.
I'm trying to get to you, but you are on a horse. And I'm on a
Yeah, I know. There's a wolf and a Daedon chasing me, so that's on you guys. Kai needs attack koalas. That would be quite... The Sinos do 10 times damage to chitin creatures. Oh, wow, Skippy. That's cool. Did not know that. Oh, God. Now there's 2 pigs and a wolf on me. And I'm getting attacked. And I'm getting attacked because the horse is just running into a rock and I have no control over it. Awesome. All right. That horse is dead. Okay.
Why can't I pick anything up? Oh, I did. Why did I pick the wolf up and not the pigs?
Yeah, I'm trying not to kill. I'm trying to kill a pig, but not a wolf. The Pelagornis is dying though. And there's a terror bird here. Oh, for the love of God! And now I'm screwed. All right. I don't know where you guys are, but I am screwed.
I'm lagging, and therefore I'm not able to pick you up.
Oh, come on! Where is my stupid Pelagornis? Okay, the horse was a dumb idea. Okay. Oh, terror birds, terror birds. Oh, for the... Okay, everyone just piss off for a second. Stupid pelican, come here. Oh my God. All right.
Wow. I got the wolf.
You got the wolf? Okay,
Yeah.
well, let's fly that away from this pile of nonsense. The horse is dead.
Yeah.
So we're gonna have to veto if we want another horse. But yeah, that went. That was until we get carrots. That was insane. Okay, well that went crazy, chat. And I think horse is now on the extinct list. Only 99% of Aussie are filthy Omicron carrying thieves. Alright, I don't have any bowlers left, unfortunately, after all of that. What do I need for a bowler?
Gail, you might want to change that. Don't call us Aussies. And it should be like only 99% of the other Aussies.
Yeah, keep a hold of your thing, the book for a second. I'll try and make some bowlers. Stone thatch fiber, okay. Wow, that went just terribly for a second there. Okay. You stay there, buddy. Bowler. Woo! That was crazy, chat. I apologize. I think I may have dropped a word or two there that I'm not supposed to say on stream. Alright, you can drop the wolf.
Okay, guys, so we've got most of the base
Yeah,
sorted.
if you fly up, he'll come straight at me. No, okay. Got him. Woof. You got most of the base going?
Yeah, it's still a bit holy. It's a bit religious. But if you go find the Doedicurus, that's where the crafting area is, okay?
Okay. Kevin's trying to walk away.
I'm by the Doedicurus. I have to go pick up my dog.
Okay.
Okay, not a problem, Bing. Take it easy. Thanks for building a base for us.
Thank you, Bing.
Horses are nothing but trouble. Yeah, Lordy Ann, that turned into chaos real quickly. Very annoyingly.
I couldn't finish the entire greenhouse because, well, for one, I'm going to make it the entire top floor up here. But also, I ran out of pieces. So you just need 2 flats and a couple of triangles and a set of double doors. You'll see where they need to be.
Yeah, as long as you've got the outline, we can finish it up for you.
Yeah. You'll see what you need, what it needs doing to it.
I never tame a horse without kibble. Yeah, I'm learning that. Unicorns are different creatures in the game file. So Beard's saying that if we find a unicorn...
What? Ryan, don't!
I hate how the wolf cries when you shoot him. Yeah, it's a little sad. There's Nigel. Alright, well, Equus is going on the no-tame list, chat, unfortunately. Do we have any prime meat for the wolf, at least?
Shut the hell
Bye,
up!
Chad.
Okay, cool. Bye, Bing. Everyone say
Bye,
bye.
Bing.
Keep pulling my mic. Not Kevin.
Nobody asked you, Kevin!
This map has a high spawn rate for unicorns. Okay. Woo. Well, the desert was going surprisingly smoothly until that silly horse. All right. We want to walk Everyone say hi to Chuck. Hey, Chuck. Seen 4 unicorns at one time. Wow. Chuck likes unicorns. They're about as common as he is in the universe now. It's almost 1 a.m. here, been pretty past my bedtime. Not a problem, Silver. Take it easy, buddy. I'm off for the night. Have fun. I'll be in for stream tomorrow. Probably have a good night. Not a problem, Tricky. Take it easy. If you're in early on and you want to, I'll be on Rag tomorrow, I'm thinking. So if you want to see a sandworm, I can show you a sandworm. Just remind me. Best streamer ever? I know you're talking about Chuck Pickles. Alright, while Chuck's there, I'm going to move the old push-up cam over again. That way we've got that set up. There's no questioning me again. Alright. Say good night. Good night. I love that Bing has come into this challenge just to build us a lovely base.
Yep.
Like, I don't want to leave. I don't want to tame anything. I just want to build a base. All right, cool. You build us a base. I always forget that
I've
there's
got
a
about
max.
10 minutes and I've got to get off.
Okay. I always forget that there's a max level the dinos can be after you tame them. I mean, normally it doesn't matter because we can just go out and search for a million other dinos. Okay. So you got the wolf. Whereabouts are you at the moment, Pocket? Hey, we got a wolf.
I'm
Alright.
just waiting near the thorny dragon.
Oh, that's right. We knocked out a thorny dragon as well, didn't we? I'm going to update the extinct list. To have Equus. Submit. There you go. Equus are now on the extinct list, chat. They're dead. They're dead to us. Oh. What's in this box here, Fang?
Oh, that's where the Daedon was. I just forgot to take it down.
Oh, I want this kangaroo so much. It's purple and green. Why have we still not found any rare mushrooms? It's so pretty. Huh. This will show me where Pocket is. There she is. Night, night, night. Everyone's off. No, Silver's off. All right. Takes off the armor before lying in bed. I still need to come up with that. We need to come up with a dragon scale armor thing that pops up when someone redeems that. Dark Lady Dana. Tricky Swamp Witch absolutely smashes Mantikai and then goes for the heals. Get the heals. All right, now it's a real fight between Swamp Witch and Dana. We got a Goldine versus a cat. Cat versus fish. I know where my money's at. All right,
Yeah, mine's
Pickles.
a cat.
Coming in with the exercise. Ah, Dark Lady Dana. You're beating up poor tricky Swamp Witch. Lady Wicker. Hey, Mantikai, how are you? I'm good, lady. How are you tonight? Burpees. I'm not doing burpees. I told you I can't do them. I'm an old man with bad shoulders. You don't get to choose burpees anymore. Push-ups, sit-ups, or squats. They see your joint. Just deal with it, Pickles. I saw Lady Dana say, well, Lady Dana can say what she wants. She doesn't have my shoulder injuries. All right. We need some more poly, don't we? The only... Oh, we got about 1,100. That's not bad.
Oh, it's a good start.
If we can get some more without finding any other dinos. Warrior of Xeon, welcome to the World Ranks.
The problem is we're running out of weight on this thing.
I've got a ton of weight left on the RG.
Alright, should we try and find a couple more? I think we've tamed about one of everything that we can. The centipedes we can't, the kangaroos we can't, the gachas we can't. If we just go straight into the desert now, we should head over towards these purple drops maybe?
Yep.
Sure.
I don't want him to complain about shoulder pain for the next few days. I mean this in the nicest possible way. Yeah, sure you do. I feel the love, I do. Alright. Well, I can take the drop, but that's about all I'm doing on a Pelagonus. Killing things is up to you two. Ooh, I got a good gun. Ooh, I got a good gun. 166 rifle. Huzzah! I got a tent. We don't need another tent. 24 kilos of weight that I can't carry. And she's back. Tricky, you came so close to winning the Battle Royale. So close. And then Dark Lady Dana beat you up. Whereabouts are you guys at?
Probably south-ish of you. South?
Back
What direction is this?
I can see Fang.
Oh, I
we're on
landed by the purple drop and grabbed that. Are you back towards the water or are
we're
you
towards
into
the other
the
purple
desert?
drop.
No, we keep going into the desert.
Oh, okay. So over by the purple, green, yellow drops?
Heading towards the other purple drop here.
Okay, perfect. Wait, is my little sprite Dragonite? Quite possibly. Warrior, who are you? Where are you? No, you are a One Piece character. I don't even know the name of that character. But you can change your avatar, guys. All you have to do is click the little stream avatars icon and you can pick what you want to be. And yes, Pickles, I know I owe you 30 sit-ups. Give me 1 second to land my Pelagonus over here. It's been a while. I figured its blue moon wouldn't have been bad. Wait, who is that? Who is what? Warrior of Xeon? I'm not sure who you are. Hey, Metkai, how are you? I also accidentally used my mom's Twitch to say hi. My mom isn't actually here. That's all right, Shadow. Hey, your mum's welcome to join us. This is a family-friendly stream. All right, I need to do some sit-ups here because it's been redeemed, and I will be back. I decided to stop and make sweet spicy chicken and rice burritos. Nice. Gotta head out, have a good rest of the stream. All right, Waylon, take it easy, mate. Tame a Titan Boa. It's already off the list, Skippy. Exclamation point extinct. Let's see if the camera works. No. Okay, 1 second. Oh, I know why. Because that glitched out before when Dollar broke it. Blaming Dollar for breaking my stuff, chat.
This way.
Alright, here we go. Sit-ups have been redeemed. In and amongst all the cat toys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Those last couple are a killer. Alright. Need better angle on the Kai thighs? You're a shocker, Pickles. Alright. Whereabouts have you guys headed off to now?
By the yellow dot.
Yellow? Alright.
Yep.
Headed towards... I see 2 yellow. I'm gonna head towards this one.
Yeah, that one.
So many cat toys on the floor. Yep, well I split their toys because Pixel can't play nice
one.
with Dollar. Those are crunches. Yep. Crunches are better than... oh, are you talking about the distinction between crunches and sit-ups, Warrior? Always do crunches. Sit-ups are silly. Probably should head to bed. Hubby and son are down. Now my turn. Night all. Good night, Dryad. Catch you later. Those look like they were really hard for you. Have you ever... Can you do 30 in a row, Shadow? I mean, I'm pretty lazy these days. I haven't done a good amount of exercise in a while. But, yes. Those are... That's why we went from a set of 20 to a set of 30. We're slowly increasing it. I'm not gonna lie. My fitness is nowhere near what it used to be, chat. When I was a snowboard instructor. Now I sit at this computer all day at work and then streaming. Which is why I'm like, feel free to redeem the exercise. Please said you missed 6. Crunches are harder, so it's okay. Nope, then again, I don't do those types of activities. I see a bunch of mantises off to the left here. We've already got a scorpion, we've got a vulture. Okay, we're good on pretty much most of the desert dinos. So we came to the desert, we tamed pretty much everything except a centipede, which we can't get yet, and a kangaroo, which we can't get yet. Come back for those, chat. I mean, overall, pretty good trip to the desert. What's this?
Dane, can you take some weight off the griffin, please?
Oh, sure.
We got a blueprint for a Packy saddle, and the Packy, I believe, is on the extinct list. Why not tame a Giga? We will eventually, Warrior. But
You still have
if you do... Sorry, if you do exclamation point Nuzlocke, you'll see that we're doing a very specific challenge at the moment. So, there are some restrictions on what we do. Can't tame a deathworm? No. I mean, again, I don't think they're in this desert. We haven't seen any.
Yeah, I should be able to move now.
Cool.
Alright. Have we got enough of everything? What are we thinking?
I think for now, yeah.
Head back to base and start tidying up. Plus, you need to go soon, don't you, Pocket?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Over towards the big spike over in the distance. It's going to take me so long. You guys are welcome to head on if you want. I can slowly get a pelican there. Yeah, Warrior, I have a bunch of different servers. If you tune in tomorrow morning, I can go tame a Giga for you if you want. It's super duper easy. Not an issue at all. But yeah, part of this challenge, there's a whole bunch of weird restrictions. So we have not come across a Giga yet. And if we did, we would definitely tame it. We would have to, as part of the challenge. Night Mew. They are. I went on a deathworm killing spree. Oh, they are in this desert. Interesting. I have not stumbled across one yet. There's an oil node right here, though. Although there are also some that are much closer to the shoreline that'll be easier for us. I love this song. Yeah, this is my Ark playlist, Warrior. So if you're ever around when I'm playing Ark, you will hear this playlist on cycle. Okay, how you doing in weight here, buddy? You're alright. Okay. Gonna slowly wing my way back to base. And that's why we've got this weird collection of birds here, Zeon. I'm flying on a Pelagornis because we can only have one Griffin and one Argy, and these guys got them. I graciously let them choose the flyers first. It was either a Pelagornis or a PT for me, and our PT is pretty shoddy levels. So Pelagornis was actually the better choice out of those two things, surprisingly. I will say this, I miss watching Digimon, hence the ancient Greymon. Hey, by all means, that's why I've got them. Pokemon, Digimon, One Piece, Dragon Ball. I mean, these are some of those just light and breezy animes that people enjoy watching. So that's why I picked those packs for the stream avatars. Thanks, Fang. Gonna defend me?
Yep. I don't play much faster than you anyways.
I'm being very careful with where I land. I'm pretty happy we got... I mean, not that it's going to be useful to us in a fight at all, but I'm glad we got the Gallimimus. Just because of how annoying they are to tame.
Yeah. Was it a high level? I forget.
It was like...
Yeah,
it was like a 135, I think.
Oh yeah, ended up above 200.
But way too much cayenne in my rice. It's deliciously painful. My first animals were Inuyasha and Wolf's Rain. My first anime, sorry, anime. I should have read animal there. I haven't seen either of those, Tricky. Got a Moth now. Moth's actually a pretty decent flyer. It's what we've been using on Scorched Earth before we got RGs. Oh, and that's right. We also saw sheep, but we can't tame sheep yet because we need sweet veggie cakes. We just need to get the gardens on the go. I mean, you could pick that sheep up and come bring it back over to base, and then there'd be a sheep there when we're ready to tame it.
It would be fun.
Oh, would it? Oh, yeah, it might do. Way.
Spawner area, yeah. We got a lot of ways to go before that.
What was that, Fang?
I was just saying we got a ways to go before we can make cakes. We still need honey and sap and crops and all that.
Crops are going to be easy. Crops is just going to take time, I think. The sap's going to be a pain. And honey's going to be a pain.
Sap, you can technically get some from the little trees in the desert, the Joshua trees.
Yeah, true. I remember them, the fairy trees, right?
Yeah, but honey is going to be a pain.
Honestly, I binge watched every episode of Digimon from beginning till now. I'd rather do that than try to watch every episode of One Piece. Hey, they both have their appeal. I think I prefer One Piece over Digimon, to be honest. What's wrong with Tullius? I've yet to finish Inuyasha. I don't think I ever finished Wolf's Rain. Do you happen to know the best place to watch it? I did something like that with my PC yesterday. Grabbed the cayenne instead of the red pepper flakes. Ooh, Maddie. That's how you get a spicy pizza. Alright, let's land and we'll swim for a bit while we get some energy. If I stay close to shore, I won't see anything big and mean. I'm sorry for your loss of a good pizza. Think Kai needs more scare channel points. Well, the scares are all the bit donations. We still have all the scare bits up. If you want to try and scare me, there's all of the bit rewards that we have from our days of playing Phasmo and stuff. You can also use the blurp sound effects for bits. You can buy any of the blurp sound effects. There's a whole bunch of jump scare ones in there. You have numerous ways you can mess with me if you really wanted to, Pickles.
You lie! You lie! You're lying! Liar! Lies! Thief! Filthy earth!
I can't hear Zim yelling without laughing. Zim is just so ridiculous.
I was lying!
Love that cartoon. That's a good cartoon too. Can wyverns swim also when we be doing big scary ocean creatures? I mean, technically we have arrows now, and that's the best we could do harpoons, but harpoons are expensive and not worth it. Arrows work for underwater stuff. I mean, maybe Thursday. Thursday's our next day on this. We could go for a shark, and once we got a shark, we can get a bazzy. To get a bazzy, we'll have to kill mantas, though. Because mantas need something we don't have yet. Angler gel, I think?
Yeah, do they need angler gel, or is that just what's the best for them?
I think they only eat angler gel.
Okay.
From memory, anyway. Wyverns can't swim. Yeah, wyverns can't swim, Tricky. Most dinos, when you go in water, you just fall off them. They dismount you and you end up in the water. So if like a griffin or an argy or a wyvern touches the water, you just get you get dismounted and stuck in the water, and it's really hard to get back on them. Pelagornis is good for that reason, because you can land it and be a bit of a boat for a minute. The monkey, the new baboon, is so OP in that regard. You can climb, you can leap, you can swim. It does tons of damage. Most things won't dismount you, because it's technically, even though it's a small enough size to fit through a dino gate, it's classified as like a T-Rex level dino, which means things don't bother attacking it and things don't pull you off it. It's absolutely ridiculous. I was playing with it today. I think they'll either nerf it or it'll become the new, like, I don't like using the word meta, but honestly, if you're not riding around on a baboon, I don't know what you're doing. They are insanely strong. Jet ski birds, yeah, radar. That's the Pelagornis for you. I must say, I've never tamed a Pelagornis before. That's the beauty of this challenge. We're taming a whole bunch of new dinos, and we're gonna have to get used to playing with them. I think the baboon will be one that we'll have to use the well, we won't have to, but hopefully we find a good one straight up. But I would definitely use the veto power on a good level baboon, because those things are so important. Baboon, Megatherium, and a Murder Kitty. We're going to want some good levels for those, I reckon.
Yep.
I agree. I haven't seen half the creatures you've got. Alright, Tricky. Well, we're headed back to base now. So once we get there, we'll throw out the ones we just got, and you'll see our collection of nonsense. If you do !extinct, you'll see the ones that we've failed to tame or have died, and we're not allowed to tame anymore. But other than that, everything that we have seen so far, we've been on this island, in the swamps, and now down in the desert, we've tamed one of everything we've come across. So we've got a pretty hodgepodge group of dinos. Some of them decent levels, many of them really not.
Most of them not.
Our Rex was good.
I
The
said
Griffin
most,
and the Argy were good. So the
Griffin, Argy, Sarko.
Yeah, Sarko was good, yeah.
Your Lystro was good.
Lystro was great. The Barry was okay. I think the Barry was, what, 90, I think?
Very.
We got 100 Thorny Dragon. We're getting there, we're getting there. So that's Thorny tamed a bunch of high levels. I now have a pack of baboons. Ah, Skippy. Hey, I was just running around Aberration like it was nothing. Can you tame others to breed them? No, that's the challenge, Pickles. Only one of each dino, mate. Or are you talking outside of this challenge? Because, yeah, you can breed up baboons, 100%. Alright, so here's the base, chat. We've got a Pelagornis, a turtle. Over here we got a frog. I really enjoy getting around on this frog. We've got a little saber. Stego, Trike, and a Kentro. What do we got here? A Spitter, a Poop Machine, a Raptor. A Raptor was an average level. We got a decent level Spino. Tiny Spino, Dimorphodon. Our Carno, oh my god, the Carno was a terrible level. Parasaur. Always forget the name of these guys. Barry's not bad. Barry's alright. Oh, I can't even see him. 126, yeah. Griffin's good. We got Parasa Hilton up here. I reckon we put guns on the back of her.
Yep.
Neville. Neville's got some levels. A good Anki. Pocket the Yellow. Pocket the Yellow is actually a good level too. 149 after tame. We haven't put any levels in it yet. So a good Aloe, although without a pack, Aloes are kind of... The Rhinosaur was not amazing, unfortunately, because these can be really strong. Great Doed. Christmas colors, good level. That was a good find. Well, that's a decent level pig. What level was the pig when we tamed it?
Probably 90, 95.
Nice. The wolf, not that great. Lamantria is a good level. Ridley's terrible.
Yep.
So, we have a collection. We have a hodgepodge of dinos. Some good, some not so good.
There's some in the smithy.
Some dinos in the smithy. Alright, there's Sting.
Ah.
But I have to head off now, so I will catch you all later.
Not a problem at all. Take it easy. We'll get these dinos out and happy. We have a Thyla saddle here. Very nice. We got a Morellatops saddle. Oh, we just got a Morellatops. We can make an Ascendant Morellatops saddle. So finding good saddles is going to be necessary as well, chat. Given that we need to find a way to keep our dinos alive. Oh, there's Bing. Little Bing. Okay, let's get out some of these dinos. We're going to have to organize these dinos at some point.
Yeah, we'll do that next time.
Yeah, we'll have to make a zone. We may need a second trench. I don't know how far the trough's going to reach, but...
We can see.
Okay, so there's
Yeah,
our
pretty good
Morellatops. Here's our Archaeopteryx. Here's our Dung Beetle. Gallimimus. So everything we got from the desert just then was actually relatively decent.
Was it?
I mean, the Terror Bird was a high level. The Thorny was a decent level. The Gallimimus was a good level. The Dung Beetle's a great level. for what
Beetle's
it's
a
worth.
great level. Fantastic.
I know, right? Come on. I'm gonna hitch the Dung Beetle.
We should throw some poop in it. There he is.
Ba-ba-bum. Can you tell what's your favorite kind of soup? Egg drop soup, hands down. For me, I don't know. I like creamy soups, like cream of broccoli, cream of mushroom. Those are my kind of soups. Okay, so this guy is on behavior, neighbor wandering. We need an aggregator.
We do. Can we make one?
Do we need a fabricator to make the aggregator, or? We can just make that
Either
an N plus station, right?
Yeah, but it requires tech gen for power.
Ah, that's right. We always cheated and used
But
the the tech,
I
Eco's
didn't
tech.
collect the work instead. We need propellant.
What's the tough ingredient in propellant? There's something in propellant that's a pain in the butt to get.
Propellant is cactus sap, oil, and sulfur, I believe.
Oh, yeah, sulfur's gonna be hard till we can get over towards the the volcano. All right.
We can just do it by
Well,
hand.
let's have a look. Okay, these guys are all eating
the
from the
bullshit.
trough. Okay, so we're good at that point. We're gonna have to manually put poop in the dung beetle for now, I think. One dung beetle to make all our fertilizer.
Yep.
Because we can't have another one. Okay. Well, chat, I think that's us. We've already had 2 people from the team leave, so we're probably gonna wrap it up for there. But let's go into the last section here. Oh, getting some lag there on that transition. I need to fix that up. Not sure what's going on with that. Anyway, guys, thank you for hanging out with us tonight. Hopefully you're still enjoying the Nuzlocke as much as we are. I find this challenge super duper fun. Just something weird and different. But we'll be back on Thursday night. Tuesday, Thursday nights are my regular streaming nights during the week. And that's when we're doing this Nuzlocke with Fang, Bing, and Pocket. But because I have the week off this week, I've been doing some early morning streams, 8 a.m. Pacific Standard till whenever I decide to give up. So if you want to come and hang out tomorrow, I think we're going to be on the Kiwi Ragnarok server, the nameless server, I should say, hatching up some eggs, looking around, having a good time. So yeah, feel free to drop by and say hello. Welcome aboard to all our new followers, and if you enjoyed the stream, feel free to follow along, and hopefully we'll catch you in on the future. But take it easy, everyone. Thanks for hanging out with me, and we're going to wrap up there for the evening. So have a great one, everyone.